Hello, folks. How are we doing? Are we good? Hope you're good. It feels very dark in my room today, and I'm not sure why. But I'm light on camera, I think, so I have no idea. Nothing's changed in the room, so it doesn't really make sense to be darker. But you know, maybe it's what's that thing? Is it pathetic fallacy? Like where the environmental weather preludes the mood or something in literature. I have no idea. That's what I remember from GCSE English. How are we doing, though? Are we good? Obviously, apologies for the fact there's no midday YouTube video. Instead, you're stuck with me, live streaming Jack. I'm doing good, though. I woke up late today, chat. I stayed up watching the hockey till later than I should have. And then I slept for a long time. But watched the Leafs play the Sharks, which was good. Hello, my friend. I need your help, please, regarding FM. Daniel, how can I help you, son? Daniel, take a sit down. I feel like a football manager therapist or something here. Look, I have a thing where I can highlight Daniel's message and have it pop up on stream. That's the wrong message I'm highlighting there. That's not gone to plan. If I hit this button, Daniel, how can I help you? How can I help you, son? Sit down, take a seat in my room. How are we? Also, Ferret, my favourite person. 4 months subbed. 4 months. 4 months, 4 years. 4 years. It's a bit of a difference there. Apologies, Ferret. I think that's the most tame I've ever said your name, but I appreciate you. 4 years is a long-ass time. Daniel, I'm still waiting to help you here, mate. Don't leave me in the lurch. Let's hope the signings are an improvement in game. I bloody hope so. We spent too long looking at players last summer for them now not to play well. I can't get to the main screen of FM to load the save. What should I do? Repair your install. Verify the integrity of your game cache if you're on Steam, or reinstall the game if you're on something else. There you go. I've helped now, chat. I can tick the answered button and it just vanishes. Top 6 and Rock Cup easy. I mean, we want the Rock Cup as well. Am I not streaming on YouTube as well? I am streaming on YouTube. We are multi-streaming everywhere. We are live on YouTube, right? There's people in the YouTube chat, so it'd be quite the achievement if they're managing to interact with me live and we weren't streaming there. JFoul99, mate, thank you so much for the 6 months. Appreciate you, chat. The support's been mad on the streams this week. I really, really appreciate all the love and support. I'm disappointed that none of Jack's Twitch emotes have the iconic green suit on. Maybe we could fix that. Maybe I can fix that. Have I seen the money you get for getting knocked out of the Conference League qualies? It's stupid. It's quite a lot, isn't it, Jack, for a Gibraltarian club? If we can get European football 1 year, I think the safe game snowballs. That's what I'm hoping, at least. Will there be episode length highlights of this? I'm afraid not, Vastra. It's just too much to edit down. I did an experiment with the Udinese stuff where I edited down 4 streams into like an hour-and-a-half video and people haven't watched it, which is a bit concerning when the plan with this was to do European campaign summary stream highlights. But we'll see how it goes. You have not missed anything, Jason. You're at just the right time. This is a funny-looking park to Prem. I will say, by the way, for people like Jacob who are channel members and Twitch subs, the Wanderer save file should be available this afternoon. I was meant to sort them this morning, and then I woke up late. I wish I had a good excuse. You can take it up with my boss. I'll go get him. Hello, I'm Jack's boss. I hear you've got a complaint to register about the fact that the Wanderer save game files aren't available yet. He is a bit of a lazy fuck, isn't he? Apologies. They'll be up later. Okay, well, there we go, chat. My boss hasn't fired me. That's a relief. Wok is my boss. You know what? You're not even wrong there, chat. You're not even wrong there. Wok pops up in the chat. I'm Jack's boss's boss. See? I knew it. Now you've got Mo Salah winning the league should be easy. Exactly. Hi, chat. When will the Gibraltar files be available? End of the week. So Wanderer save files will be available for channel members today, after the stream shortly. And then the Gibraltar files are already available for channel members and Twitch subs. And they'll be available for everyone at the end of the week. So last time this took you nearly 200 episodes to complete. Am I expecting something similar? I mean, I'm hoping not, because I can play more like in a stream than I could in a video. But we'll wait and see. Chat, we could be here midway through FM26 still doing a Gibraltar save. That could be where we're at. I feel like you should have labelled the Udinese as a rebuild of sorts. People discussed. Someone said to me in the comments to that video, I didn't realise it was stream edited highlights. I don't know how I could have made it more clear. Like, the thumbnail was completely different to the stream thumbnails, and it doesn't appear under the live section. I'm not sure. And it wasn't really a rebuild, and I hate just using the word rebuild for, like, I don't want to say clickbait, but just like misinformation. Still confident about FM26. I have to be. Can you carry on season 1 FM to next? They introduced that last year. They did originally say that you're going to be able to move your save games to FM25, I'm pretty sure. I'd be shocked if it doesn't have the ability to be moved to FM26. But we don't have any kind of official confirmation. So I can't tell you of any confidence, and I'm sorry. Not me expecting a Park to Prem episode. I'm sorry, Park to Prem fans. Like, you've got me here live. I hope that's some kind of consolation. Who's my favourite footballer of all time? Myself. No, Conor Curry. Chat, do you know who Conor Curry is? This is a real test of the OGs, because Conor Curry was a regen for me in FM14. So if you know the legend of Conor Curry, if you know why we have a dog on the intro, like, image loops, then, like, you are one of the OGs. You've been here since the beginning of time, as far as I'm concerned. So I appreciate you. Conor Curry was the Wolves save. Oh, my hero. Right, chat, should we play some FM? I feel like we should play some FM today. I realised as I was going live that I didn't actually sort out training for the new players, so I was just doing this off camera because it's not that interesting. But essentially, we're just teaching players. I think I'm going to teach Franco here to play defensive mid, because I actually think he could be a useful defensive mid for us. But this is what you miss me doing. If you could see the screen moving in the background during the intro bit, I was panicking, realising that I never sorted out the training. But, I mean, it's just... At this level, I'll be honest, you're just setting up training because then it's done. Like, no one's actually going to improve via training, are they? Like, if we're being absolutely realistic here... I have two concerns with the team, chat. The first is that Peralta and Key, as my midfield duo, don't really have pace or stamina. And my other concern, and I don't know if we resolved this, is we really lacked jumping reach last year. Like, we saw it from set pieces a lot, didn't we, last year? Have we solved that a little bit this year? I mean, it's kind of a taller team, isn't it? I feel like we've now got Duarte to aim for with 18 jumping reach, and we've got Key and we've got Drach when he's playing. I think it's going to be okay. Can I see Mo Salah? Of course you can. Here is Mohamed Salah. Great player. Not a nickname, just to be clear. His name is actually Mohamed Salah. From South India. We love Mo in this house. He's joined us from Punjab FC. Where, as you can see, he's had a well-esteemed career. He's made 34 career appearances. He's 29. So I'm feeling pretty confident. Any advice to starting out streaming FM and or making FM content? Start it with no expectations whatsoever. Do it because it's something that you enjoy. Because if you go into it this mindset of, I want to be a full-time career, I want to make it a job, I want people to watch me, you are just setting yourself up for disappointment. And your first 100 videos will be shite. And that's okay. But you don't really want like mainstream exposure to like your 100th video where it's not crap anymore. Because you get one chance to make a first impression. Be that streaming or on YouTube. Like, we've all been in that mood, right? Actually, I say this. Maybe young people haven't been in this mood. But if you're of my age, you've flicked through channels on a Friday night at 11 p.m. You know, you're looking for something and you land on Hot Fuzz on ITV3 if you're in the UK. But you flick through the channels and you're judging stuff off, like, you know, just minor first impressions. Like, when you're streaming, even if no one's watching, you've got to be entertaining and just pretend there are people watching, because when someone does tune in, you've got a matter of seconds to try and make that good first impression. Kinsey, mate, thank you so much for the prime. That's very, very kind of you. Appreciate it massively. And also, Total Mug, 25 months. And Jfel, did I miss your sub? If I did, I'm sorry, mate. Guys, I appreciate you all massively. Thank you, thank you. Chat, what's your favourite Excel file type? I'm a CSV fan, personally. You know what? I've long wanted someone to ask me what my favourite Excel file type is. I'm glad that's been asked. You've not talked to John in a while. Should we check on John? I mean, to be fair, I actually was able to give John an offer, wasn't I? And he wanted way too much. I'm hoping he's still going to keep lowering his demands. If we can pick up John, chat, it could be the best signing ever. They call him the East Timorese Calpe, I believe. That's what they call him on the streets. So I really need him. I tried trialing it. I'll be honest, if you didn't see the stream yesterday, I've been harassing that man for 3 months. So we'll keep an eye on him. I mean, look, the transfer window is closed now in Gibraltar, and I can't register anyone. Today, chat, is the first day of the season. Can I get an ooh? The Gibraltar Football League. Look at us. We're up there with the E-winner to Liga of Poland. I have no idea what tier of Poland that is. Yeah, I don't think it's high. So, first game of the season is coming up. We've got Mons Calpe with a media prediction of 6th. But last year they finished 3rd. So they got European football last year. They won in the first round of the Conference League qualifiers. Who did they beat? Okay, they beat a team from San Marino. I mean, that's still pretty massive for them. Has that impacted their fight? Oh, chat, this is why I need European football once. Look at that. They made like £500,000 just for turning up. I'm fuming. I am fuming. Where did we finish last year? 10th. 10th out of 12, which was an overperformance. David, mate, thank you so much for the super chat. Love Wanderers, thanks for the content, dude. That is very, very kind of you. I appreciate it. Shout out to the YouTube watchers. There's been so many people watching the YouTube streams. I feel like some people have become like Twitch refugees and left and moved over to YouTube. I mean, I'm happy to be streaming on both platforms and just give you choice of where you want to watch me. But gang, the sport's been unreal since we've been back streaming. I really just want you guys to know how much I appreciate it. Right, what shall we do, chat? The bitrate is nicer on YouTube, that's true. Less ads, not wrong. Spurite, mate, 35. I hope you're well, mate. Is Glenn Gilbert more than free crossing? I've not actually checked if Glenn Gilbert still exists. I've spelled Gilbert. Glenn Gilbert was a legend of the original kind of save with Wanderers. He was a Gibraltarian like fullback who we had for years. He had 2 crossing, but sadly he's not in the database anymore. Do I get paid per YouTube stream viewers? That's not how it works, Max. It just runs off ad money and sub money. Or channel member money. In the same way that videos do. Okay. Why is our first game at a neutral venue in the league? Where are we playing? Oh, we're playing at the Europa Sports Park, not the Victoria Stadium. Wonder why we're playing there. Looks like we've got a few games there. I guess that's to do with scheduling. There's only like 2 stadiums in Gibraltar, so because of the scheduling, do we just have to play at a different place? Yeah, look, St. Joseph's and Lions are also playing at 6:30, so I guess they get to play at Victoria Stadium. So there will be some random games this year we play at a neutral venue. Was that a thing last year? I think it might have been. What league are we in? We're in the top division of Gibraltar. Well, no, that's really disingenuous. We're in Gibraltar. It is the top division of Gibraltar. It is also the only division in Gibraltar. In our first season for people just come in, we finished in the dizzying height of 10th place with 3 wins in 22. That's actually awful, isn't it? But we were just not a very good team last year. I don't know if we're much better this year, to be completely honest. But the season preview for this year is not bottom. So we've definitely improved a little bit. So, you know, like, I feel like we can do better this year around, chat. We've added in some new players. So people coming in late, just to recap on what happened yesterday. We have here Mikita Drash. I kind of just want to call him the Dragon, but that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? This guy is a striker from Ukraine who's currently homesick and wants to go back to Ukraine because he doesn't like Gibraltar, which is unfortunate because he's quite good. We've signed Jalen Duarte because he's got 18 jumping reach. We've signed... who else did we sign this year? Spencer Barber as a backup player. Our main man, when he's fit, is going to be Hassan here. 13 corners, 16 free kick taken. He's the Bangladeshi Ward-Prowse. Like, he looks absolutely quality. But he is injured to start the year, which is unfortunate. We've signed Dua, who's an Indonesian international. No one can take that away from him. He's going to play at defensive mid for us. And our last player that we signed is Mohamed Salah, as you've seen from the title of the stream. Yes, that's right. We signed Mohamed Salah for a Gibraltarian Premier Division team. Duarte's jumping reach did go up to 19 for 1 week, and then it went straight back down. So that's the thing. And we do have Madashan from last year, who, I'll be honest, he scored like 6 goals in 1 game for us last year, then got 2 goals in the next 9. So I'm not going to pretend he's the best striker we've ever seen. So it is a bit of a mix and match of a team, I'll be completely honest. Oh, we signed a Ugandan left-back as well in Liyima. So we have added strength this year, but granted, these players were all just free agents from every corner of the world. It was like we were collecting the Infinity Stones. Does that mean I'm Thanos? No idea. I mean, the good news is we can't get relegated. What is the realistic aim for this year, chat? Let's think about this logically, right? Last year, we finished 3rd from bottom. I think we've improved the team a little bit, but the season preview hasn't really... Well, the odds have got better for us, but we've only moved up 1 spot. It's set 7th. I'd love a top half finish. I'd love a top half finish. Someone said, show me your shortlist. Yeah, for people who missed it, I shortlisted every single player who's a free agent in the world who got released. So this is how I was looking for players. Is there some new players here now? I feel like there's new players. We could get in a Syrian goalkeeper. I hate the fact that half the players are just from San Marino. Not because of the San Marino thing, just because the San Marino players were having my pants down last time. We could get in more Bangladeshi players. You know what? The transfer window's closed. There's only £100 left in the wage budget, and we're massively in debt. We should just play some matches. The Syrian goalkeeper's still better than Caleb Anson. Less of that. Less of that. Check if Krebs got a new team. Oh, yeah, we released Krebs, didn't we? Oh, chat, he's found a move. For £25 a week, he's gone to play in the Swedish 4th division. I mean, at least he's now found his level. I'm happy he's found a club. College just drew against Manchester 62. College finished below us last year, I think. Did they? Did College finish below us in the end last year? Yeah, they finished on 13 points. They drew 1 game last year. They drew their opening game of this year. Can we have more Park to Prem vids? No, the series is done. We will be doing an in the future video. Hassan Claw's reminder. He gets a 1-year extension if he appears in 5 games. If he stops getting injured, he's definitely getting those matches. Oh, Juanhe rejected a loan offer from us. Juanhe, do not go on the bench, has left us again. It's a devastating situation. We've signed him on a free twice for him just to piss off back to Spain twice. That does leave me without an emergency goalkeeper. I think players under 21 don't have to be registered. Is there like a young goalkeeper that I can pick up? Like Dan Taylor is on £8. Oh, but he's at a club. We need a goalkeeper, chat, who's at most 20. Okay, here's the option. We've got Moranraj, K. His last name is K. His last name is the letter K. Talk me out of signing him as my new goalkeeper. Dipesh Chauhan. I mean, he's got a face. How does a player like this get a face? That's my big question. How do the face pack people find this man online and get a picture of him? And then a Thai goalkeeper who's currently injured for 11 days with a virus. Well, that sounds like quite a serious virus. I can't sign him because he's at a club. I think we need to get K in. K's coming in to be the third choice emergency goalkeeper. If K has to play a game, things have gone horrifically wrong. He can have £5 a week. £5 a week. So he's going to cost me £250 for the year. We can afford that. Okay, Lincoln v Magpies. They were first and second last year. Lincoln had an unbeaten season. So that's a big win for them. Okay. Chat, what is the realistic expectation for this first game against Mons Calpe? They have European football this year. They've been played in the Conference League qualifiers. They got knocked out in the second round but made £500,000. Am I doing predictions on Twitch? I'm not doing them, but if there are mods around on Twitch who want to do predictions for the viewers, they are more than welcome to do them. Okay, right. Dewa is probably going to be on set pieces today. To be fair, Dewa is a pretty decent little set piece taker. 13 corners, 15 free kick taking. How many wins did we get last year? 3 wins in 22 games. Is it bad that I feel optimistic? I don't know why, chat. I just feel quite good about this. Oh, a prediction has been created. Right, I'll stall for 2 minutes so that degenerate gamblers on Twitch can predict their channel points before kickoff. You've got like a minute, chat. I feel like we should get more than 3 wins this year. Like, being realistic, I think if we go from 10th to 7th, that would be a good improvement. The ambitious person in me wants to believe we can get a top half finish. I'd love to win 8 games this year. I think if we win more than a third of our games, it's a successful season. Please don't clip that and bring it up at the end of the year when we're getting 4 wins. I just feel like we have more quality now. Like, Key and Peralta were our better players last year, and Ramage was our best goal scorer. Like, Ramos and Brito were okay last year. Brito got the most assists. Victor was serviceable in goal. I mean, we now have a defensive midfielder in Dewa. He is learning to play defensive mid. Yeah, okay, he is. Well, okay, to get top half, chat, last year, what did you have to do? That's a good question. So last year, to get top 6... you had to get 34 points, 10 wins. That feels like a lot. You know what? Maybe I'm getting ambitious. Is the Ukrainian striker feeling better now? No, look at him. He's hesitant. He's homesick, but you know what? He can put the ball in the net. If I was playing the odds, I am betting against us here. Oh, F. Pause the stream. Everyone is writing F. F. F5. Are we back? We're back on YouTube, but not on Twitch. Chat, everyone panic. YouTube's back. Twitch isn't back yet. No one let the Twitch viewers know that we're actually back. YouTube's back. Twitch isn't. The weird thing is, chat, the internet ever went down. Oh, I think we're back on Twitch. Twitch, are we back? Twitch, are we back? I think we're back on Twitch. I think we're back. I don't know. I'm going to look into multi-streaming options. I'm using Atom multi-stream, but there is like a new Stream Elements multi-stream thing that I might try out. Match is paused. Yeah, I've paused it, Mark, so that people can reconnect. I'm not that much of a dickhead that I'm going to leave it running. I had no idea, Mark, that I'd paused it. How are we, chat? Are we good? Are we back? Are we live? I tell you what would have been good if I came back and we were 4-0 up. Okay, we're back, everyone. We're back. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on there, because it's definitely not my internet dying, because I can see you all writing F, and I can type back to you. We're back. F5 if you're on Twitch. Obviously, if you're on Twitch and you've not reloaded, then you're not going to be able to hear me, so I'm not sure why I'm saying that. Dewa, our Indonesian prince, is on a booking immediately. Is that concerning? Maybe a little bit. Polino for them. I mean, he has a footballing name, doesn't he? Polino. Calderon. They all just sound like footballers. Osman. Antonio Sanchez. Like, he just sounds like a baller. Great save, Victor. I mean, 20 minutes. It's still 0-0. You know, I don't want to say anything, chat. We're looking good. I mean, let's be honest. If you're following on Twitch, you just get a free email when the internet drops and comes back live. Like, your phone's going to ping. People are going to think you're popular if you're watching at work. If anything, the free emails that you get when the internet goes down, like I'd consider them a plus point. I mean, 35 minutes into this game, we're not losing. Is Dave back in the chat? Dave's back in the stand. Dave is back. Dave, who's running the line? All right. There's 10 minutes left of the half. We've not really done anything ourselves, but they're not creating anything either. And defensively, the only way I got defensive solidity last year was playing a 3 centre-back, 2 full-back formation and just playing a flat-back 5. I don't like this, mind you. I don't like this. Douay, Polino, Osman. Oh my, what a save, Victor. What a save. Dave's come to save Mo Salah. True, that's definitely it. Luke C, mate, thank you very much for the Prime. For all the free content on YouTube, much love. Keep up the good work. Thank you, dude. That's very, very kind of you. And also, Devon Den, mate, thank you for the Prime 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry I missed that earlier. I hope you're still here. I appreciate you. They're having a lot of set pieces, chat. I don't want to alarm anyone. There's a lot of set pieces. I mean, the good news is... Oh, Victor, a great save. The good news is that we actually have a few taller players in the team now, so I actually feel like we can deal with corners better than we could before. Like, they've had 10 shots, but their XG is 0.59. I'm happy with your performance so far. I mean, I am. I feel like I should change stuff still. Drax looking complacent. Mate, you're just a pain in the arse. Anything he does, like, he annoys me by doing it. How long do I keep Dewa on? Dewa's on a booking. Oh, but he's so much better than Julian. Do I bring him on now? I am concerned that we've not done anything ourselves going forward. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of the asymmetricness. We'll just have a gap on the left-hand side. I feel like I'm gonna try Drac at poacher. I have him on target man right because he's good in the air, but his passing is awful, so he's not much of a playmakery player. For Brito, I'm gonna tell him to aim for the far post, which is where Drac should be. Jack, I must advise you, my kitten loves your mouse movement. I'll move it more. I'm playing with a cat, chat. I'm sorry if it's distracting, but, you know. I'm just going to wiggle it. If I go like this, is that too... It's probably too much. There's just a cat going mental. Okay, we're still... Look, we're still doing okay. We're still doing okay. They finished third last year. I'm going to keep saying that. They finished third last year. We're very much in this game right now. Dewa's having a bit of a nightmare and is a bit tired. I'm going to bring in Wells for Drac, I think, as well. I didn't play Wells much last year. I didn't really appreciate how good he is. Like, he's actually very, very good. You know what? We'll take off Key and bring in Franco to play at Mazzala. We're holding on. David, mate, thank you so much for becoming a Hot Prospect channel member. I appreciate the love massively, dude. Thank you, thank you. Welcome aboard, my friend. Look, yeah, we've not had a shot on target, chat, but they've not scored. You don't need to have a shot on target to get a draw. You just draw 0-0. It's genius. And we could still score. We're having more chances now, I think, since we changed things. Ayala's bringing it forward. Whips it in. Duarte, great header. The 18 jumping reach is massive. Oh, Ram. Ram 9. You've heard of R9. Let me introduce you to Ram 9. Franco, the sub. Please don't shoot. I hate him. I hate him. That's it. That's the first thing I've ever seen him do in the match engine, and I hate him for it. Is it bad that this feels quite encouraging? Oh no! 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 Good clip. Please, 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 please. Great block. That's the highlight. They've hit the crossbar. Away! We're holding on, chat. We're holding on. I mean, imagine. Wells, go on! Imagine. They've hit the crossbar at one end. Let's go up the other. Brito. Barber. Brito. Where's the far post cross, son? Peralta. Barber. Oh, you cockwomble! It's end-to-end stuff here in the last minute. 4 minutes of added time. It'd be a massive point to start the season. Come on! Yeah, we didn't have a shot on target. What of it? We fended off 14 corners. Brito, man of the match. Look at the defensive ratings there. Easy. Well done, lads. They finished third last year. That's a great performance. Enoch made his debut. He's loving it too. Goalless Wells were his apex. Maybe this is why I've not been playing Wells. He's not scored in 9 hours. The unbeaten season is still on, and that was without the Bangladeshi Ward-Prowse. Admittedly, our next game in 6 days is against Magpies, who last year finished second. I'll tell you what, our start to the season this year is horrible. We have a lot of tough games in a row. We've sold 25 season tickets this year. They've soared from last year where we sold 20. Chat, look at that. That, my friends, is a 25% increase. We are massive. Dave bought 25 of his mates along for the year. I believe it. It's actually Dave's family. We did play better when I got rid of the asymmetric target forward. I'm going to just try a poacher asymmetric instead of a target forward. And we'll see how that works. I love how short the seasons are here. Oh, chat. Monrange has signed. Mr. K. Special K, they call him. Not after ketamine, just to be clear. We're going to call him... He's our Special K. Like the cereal. Special K, here he is. If he plays a game for us in goal, things have really gone wrong. What was the rating he was given for the signing? They're very pleased to make such an exciting signing. He's one... Chat, he's one... The bar is in the mud. The bar is so astronomically low at this football club. We're not... I'll tell you what, we're not spending £13,000 to teach him English. I'm afraid to say. Isn't Special K Kev's thing? I'm not sure he invented the cereal. I'm going to be honest. Magpies are quite significant favourites. Oh, he's been put in the youth team. Where is he? Special K. Get him in the senior. I don't want him playing in the reserve team. Then I have to pay an appearance fee. Can we check Special K's outfield attributes? Did I get rid of the defensive mid who can fit playing goal, chat? Was he one of the players I released? Oh, he was. Sorry, Jerome. He's still a free agent. If we compare him with Special K, chat, there is Special K's outfield attributes. 12 agility. All I'm saying is he's quick. Great decision maker. Better long throws. Jerome looks happy as a free agent, and I'm happy if he's happy. Are we actually having players train well this year? Like, last year, no one ever trained well. Oh my, the people who train well definitely should be praised. Will I ever do a press conference? Absolutely not. Special K has 14 flair. You love to see it. Hassan's back in full training. Get him on the bench. Get him on the bench this game. Our set-piece wizard. I'm not sure who he comes on the bench for. Chat, is it bad I'm still tempted to go without a goalkeeper on the bench? I just feel like the likelihood of me having a goalkeeper get injured in a game which I was going to win is so astronomically low that I'd rather have more outfield options. Wait, John retired? John? Chat, where's John? John? John! John, we were meant to rule the world together! I hate him. I hate him. I don't hate you, though, Daniel. Thank you for the Hot Prospect channel member, mate. Welcome aboard. Chat, I'm so sad that he's retired. 8 people liked his retirement tweet. 8 people. Can we get more likes on the stream on YouTube than likes on his retirement post, please? In his memory. I need to blow my nose. He'd rather retire than play for me. That is depressing. Third choice goalkeeper, but not playing one on the bench. You do you. I mean, I feel like you can get 2 goalkeepers injured or missing, but the odds on getting a goalkeeper injured in a game aren't that high. I can't get him as a coach, chat. He's completely retired. He's gone. I'm so sad. Okay, chat. Next game up is Magpies. They are the second best team in the country. Their best player is Carlos Garcia. Let's compare him with Dewa, our defensive mid. Look, I did not bully John into quitting football. It was not on me. Are we playing Hassan from the start here, chat? Hassan in. I'm thinking Hassan in. And he'll take the set pieces on both sides. Free kicks, shooting range. Hassan's on them. Good. Right. In Hassan we trust. We've signed this guy, chat, just because he's got 16 free kick taking and 13 corners. To be fair, he's got good finishing and crossing. I feel like we should have a funeral for John or something. If John was a regen, I'd probably do that. I feel like given the fact he's a real person who's 23 in real life, probably shouldn't be having a virtual funeral for him. Wait, was Drac not set up as a poacher, chat? Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we're playing him as a poacher this game. Right. How long do you reckon it takes Hassan to get a goal or an assist this season? If he doesn't get one within 3 games, I will start to panic. That's where I'm at. Dewa, great tackle. Mate, you've got good sprint speed and acceleration. Why are you not running? I mean, we have the issue with Hassan is we have got to earn the corner or free kick. Have I got play for set pieces on? We should definitely have that ticked. No idea what it actually does. Now, Magpies are very good, so I am expecting us to get the dench sausage in this one, if I'm being completely honest. Like, they finished 2nd in the league. They're a very good team, chat. Like, I'm just being realistic. Like, we got a draw against the team who finished 3rd last year, but their updated media prediction for this year was 6th. And they were a distant 3rd behind Magpies. I mean, that is an issue. 9 minutes we've lasted there. Cipollina squares it. Juanhi scores. I just want to check. How good is Juanhi for them? Yeah, it's just not fair, is it? How good's Cipollina? I can't compete. I can't compete with that. I can't compete with it. Also, their goalkeeper's got the longest name ever. How does he get that on the back of his shirt? Rodriguez Lasser. No wonder Magpies have no money. It's all on the letters on his name. Now, their XG from their goal was very, very high there. So I don't feel like we should overread into that, like, XG number too much. I mean, I'll tell you what, we've had 4 shots. None of them are on target, and they weren't last game either, but we are having shots. Okay, we have got one issue with this tactic. There is no one on the left side when they get it forward. He's off. Great decision, Lino. Come on. When's the database being released? Later in this week, like end of this week. Right, Peralta, Hassan. Hassan has to get a goal and an assist, chatters. I have, like, really hyped him up for nothing. Give it to Hassan. They've given him space. He can bang them from here. Brito, it's in! Hassan got an assist, technically. 37 minutes into his debut, he gets an assist. That was 200 IQ. He actually played it off the defender intentionally. Like, he looked into the future like Doctor Strange and he thought, if I shoot the defender at this specific angle, it will bounce straight to Brito to volley in. Come on! Let's go! Sub-goalie FN, mate. Thank you for the 7. The irony of that username when I've not got a goalie on the bench is not lost on me. Praise the players. Come on, lads! What a half! What a half! All I'm saying is, chat, second half of that half, we've dominated. We have dominated. We're doing well. Keep it going. We're not banning headers. Oh, wait. Did they score a header? Was their goal a header? It was a tap-in. I can't remember if it was a header. I hate headers. Dewa's having a good game at DM today, and Hassan's having a blinder too. I'm a happy chappy. I mean, the thing is, games like this aren't really going to define our season. The likelihood is we are going to go down and lose this one. I'm fine. Victor, do something. Please, Victor. When I play for set pieces, I don't mean we give them set pieces. Is he doing... What is that celebration? Is he telling the time? The ref's a joke. Dave the linesman didn't flag for it. I mean, that is another chance that just inflates their XG massively. Oh, the strikers are all looking sad, right? You know what? Fresh legs in the final third. Madashan on. Wells on. I feel like fresh legs are needed in the midfield here as well. Key gave away the penalty. I shouldn't be playing Hassan for the whole game. I shouldn't be doing it. I am doing it. Come on, lads. I mean, we are being battered this half, but that is just a quality difference. Encourage the players. Come on! They all hate me. Why are you looking sad, Hassan? The outfits are hurting my eyes. Baby blue on red. It's not red, it's orange. It's definitely not red. I think it might be a skill issue. Right. More fresh legs needed. Chat, there's no time. You know what? That's respectable as far as I'm concerned. That's not awful. They finished second in the league last year. I don't want to turn too Tim Pot praising us like a losing, but that is far from disastrous. Like, Magpies are predicted to finish third. Like, they were playing in European football last year. They've only lost to Lincoln 2-1 and 2-0 this year. That is okay. You concede too much now. James, you must be new here, mate. Have you seen our defence last year was the definition of just conceding too much? We've just played the teams who finished second and third last year and not been humiliated. That's okay. We're in an okay spot. When does the Rock Cup start? Not for a long time. How did Red Imps do in Europe? That's actually a good question. We know that Mons Calpe got knocked out in the second qualifier round. Lincoln lost in the Champions League first round against a team from Montenegro. And then they got knocked out by an Armenian team in the first round of the Conference League. Oh, well, actually, it's the third round they go into, but the first round they played in. When do we play Lions? That is an important question. Not till November. Is the Pepe Reyes Cup like the Charity Shield? Yes, it's the winner of the Rock Cup v the winners of the league. It's just like the season opener. Offers made for Drac. I'm not giving him away. I'm willing to discuss terms. I'm happy to stay put for now. Reject all. He's literally contracted for 2 years. And I've spent a lot of money on this man. I'm thinking we get rid of the asymmetric chat. In your oversave, did it get to a point where teams in Gibraltar have their own stadiums? A few of the teams did have their own stadiums. So Gibraltar has very dynamic TV revenue, chat. Like, if you get further enough into the future and do well enough in Gibraltar, each team can be making hundreds of millions of pounds. But to get to that point, you really need to get into Europe on the regular, start making progression and kind of pulling up the nation as a whole reputation-wise. But that is what's going to make this save game like really interesting, is that as we get into the future, hopefully getting further in the Champions League, other Gibraltarian teams should start to do a lot better. Okay, chat. We are taking on Lynx here. They've lost their first 2 games of the year against Mons Calpe and Europa Point. Also, this guy's got a very HD picture. Diego Valanta from Panama. He's quite good, isn't he? How does he compare against Drac? He's transfer listed. There's no way he's going to want to join me, is there? He's the top goal scorer in the league and he's transfer listed. Can I loan him? Can I have him on loan for free? He's definitely not coming to me. I mean, Lions are losing again. Chat, this is so winnable. This is such a winnable game for us. When's this database dropping? At end of the week. I don't know if it's obvious, chat, from playing. I'm really enjoying the challenge of this database. Like, it's legitimately difficult. I'll be honest, at points it feels kind of impossible. But I feel like in most of the situations you can play in FM, I'm sure you could play like the most meta tactics possible and it would probably be easier. But like this is the kind of database where you're not really at risk of being fired. But like the initial squad building and kind of just building up from nothing, like I can't remember a challenge like it. Okay, I've not got play for set pieces on. I don't know if I want to have play for set pieces on because I think usually it's bad. Oh, Hassan, Duarte. Oh, chat, that we're going to see that highlight so much this year. Brito! Miles over. I feel like play for set pieces just isn't very good. I'm actually going to get rid of the focus the play down one side. I don't think I've ever had success having focused the play down one side on. Both my centre-backs are on bookings after 24 minutes. Should I be worried? They've not won a game all year. This is so winnable. This is the kind of game that if we want to progress from last year, we need to win. I mean, what I will say is, we are showing a degree... I might be jinxing it here. I'm not going to say anything until the goal happens or doesn't happen. Okay, what I was going to say is we're showing a degree of defensive solidity that we didn't show last year. That's not ideal. It's not ideal. Is that their first goal of the season? It's not great, is it? Brito, Hassan, Brito. Little Brito. Straight to a robber. I kind of hate this stadium with the trees, chat. The trees are making me angry. Like, that's going to be my fuel for motivation to get a better stadium built in the future. Peralta, please don't shoot. Shoot more. Shoot more. Chat, let's be honest. You see that highlight 100 times in FM, it goes in once. The one time where I've said don't shoot, he has scored it. That is a mental goal. I mean, now he's going to have fake confidence, isn't he? That's actually an unreal goal in off the post. He's loving it. You know what? I'm sorry I doubted his game. Oh, please. We've been so much better this year at defending set pieces than we had been. That might be a Puskas contender, chat. You might be right. Ballantyne. If we rob the ball here, we could cause them issues. Good header, Drac. Key. Wide. We've not really seen Enoch yet, have we, our little Ugandan left wing back? I feel like with the system, he's got a lot of work to do if we want to make stuff happen. Also, I keep wanting to call him Ewok. I don't know why instead of Enoch. Liema. Come on, up the Ewok. It's back post. Hassan. Looping header. It was never going in. I am a little bit concerned that we've got all these players right in the team. They all have contracts pretty much expiring next year. Or, well, I say next year, the end of this season. Like, I probably am going to have to look to renew contracts sooner rather than later. Dower. Has Drac done anything yet, chat? Key seems to fill in the void on the left quite well. Yeah, the Mazzala moves into the channel. So he will like drift wider like that and try and fill that space. What's the aim for this season? Conference League? Absolutely not. Top half would be a miracle. Chat set me the goal of 7th. And I've said I'd like top half, but that does feel ambitious. I mean, if we go in a rock... I feel like we're in a situation now where we could cause an upset against anyone. Hassan. Right, ball of quality to Drac. Key's there! It's a chance. I am a bit concerned our XG's a bit low. Negrete now has the ball for them. I don't like this. Ramage, win it. Jimenez, Negrete. This is scary. Duarte. Now we break. Don't shoot Peralta this time. Imagine if he scores another banger, chat. Our little Messi. Unluckiest flea, by the way, mate. Thank you for the prime. I'm hoping I'm the luckiest flea right now in this moment because I need a goal. Dude, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Dower. Key! Come on! Come on! There's 12 teams in the division. I reckon we can win the Champions League in 25 years. That's my ambitious goal, chat. Come on! He's unlocked the defence nicely. Very good, Paddy. You can be my shadow writer. We've scored 2 bangers. It's not a sustainable way to win a football match, is it? Do I have anyone who can play on the left wing? Can Barber play on the left? Yeah, you can. You know what? Let's get a little bit of symmetry going here. For Barber, because we've got the fullback on attack, I'm going to ask him to sit narrower and roam from position. We're actually playing a normal tactic now. Is this our first time winning all season or leading a game all season? Peralta, back post, Barber, fresh sub. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Come on. We're chilling. How long are we streaming for today? Probably not 4 or 5 hours like we did yesterday, but a good few hours yet. Chat, we're winning a game. I repeat, we are winning a game of football. We look competent. Oh, Hassan, corner. Imagine. Chat. Duarte's going to score so many headers with 18 jumping reach. Look how big he is in the match edge. He's like Tom FM. He's like Tom FM in a set of 80s disco boots. The platforms are elevating him. It's 4-1. Lynx are going to be a next endangered species when we're done. We're on the hunt. How have we scored 4? Have we ever scored 4 before, except that one game where we won 7-0 or 8-0 or whatever it was? I mean, admittedly, 2 of the goals have been bangers and the other 2 have been headers. But that's not the point. Like, we've built a team to score set pieces. Like, we have got the best corner taker in the league and one of the tallest players, Hassan, imagine. We are the apex predators, exactly. These big wins help those with the goal difference. The Miller pack is so tight on head-to-head and points. Yeah, that's true. I mean, head-to-head is the main tiebreaker. But goal difference is never a bad thing to do. Victor, good win. The enganche roll works well if you've got loads of players running around the enganche, but I don't have that as a possibility. Like, my centre mids aren't quick and I've not got enough wide players. So the enganche just isn't a role I can use. Chat, we're chilling. We're chilling. This is the most relaxed I've ever been, besides when we play Lions. I am wondering if a 4-3-3 might be the play. If Drac doesn't perform. Key! Oh my word, we could have scored again. We have Mohamed Salah in our team. Like, there's people coming in here accusing me of clickbait, and I'm not having that. Like, do not disrespect Mohamed Salah. He's a great player. He's got a great left foot. He's also got the last name K. Is K a last name in India that I'm just not familiar with? Are they related? Either way. We have Mohamed Salah. He's left-footed. I am training him to play right attacking mid as well. Just in case. I mean, this game is done. It's just a case of can we keep it tight at the back to end. They've not had that many chances, I feel like, in the second half. Like, don't get me wrong. We've been very, very clinical, but we're creating some good chances. We've had a few like shots blocked in the box. Oh, the Ram. Ram 9. Barber's already got one header. Dewa, you score a banger. Go on. Key. Enoch. Chat, what is happening? The Ewok just absolutely wookied it into the back of the net. They're seeing stars. We're starting walls. It's 5-1. What is that? Is that the best of the day? Is that better than Peralta's? That's definitely better than Peralta's. That's one of the best goals I've ever seen. What's his long shots? Just checking. 6. We're winning the Champions League next season, imagine. Ram 9. Square it. Barber's back post. Chat, we could have scored so many more. We've missed all the easy chances in this game. It's the end or the line for Links Tyleip's very good, chat. How many puns can we do? I feel like the verb to wookie a ball, to wookie it into the back of that is quite a good verb. Chat, is 5-1. What a win. Might be the best game ever in Apex history. I've only made 1 sub there. Massive result. Look at that, we're in 3rd. We're in the European spots if the Rock Cup winner is from outside, from inside the top 2. J-Key, man of the match. I feel like I should probably just praise all the players now. Chat, have we built a team that can actually win matches? I'm really tempted to bring in Barber on the left. He played that well last game. He's not really a winger, though, is he? We'll lodge that inside forward thing in the back of our mind as an idea. The issue I've got is if I start Barber wide on the left, I have no backup in the left or right mid areas. So it doesn't really fit my team at all. Like, in a weird way, at this moment in time, I should probably be teaching Wells to play inside forward on the left. And maybe Madashan to play inside forward on the right or something. But I've not got the coverage needed to play that wider stuff. Do we have any good youngsters that came through the intake last year? None that were worth signing because they have a minimum salary of £25. And they weren't that good. Okay, chat. Tragic news. We have now dropped down to 6th. But Mons, Calpe and Magpies, who we've played, like, they're in 3rd and 4th. Like, they're 2 of the better teams. Did John sign? No, John retired. Has Dawa learnt defensive mid yet? Not quite. I am wondering, Joe, the shortlist of too many players, like, if there'll actually be some players show up. Like, Angel Mendes would still be a banging signing if I can pick him up. Oh, chat. Oh. Now, he's only going to join in January when there's fewer games left. Should I pay him £25 per game, but then only £50 a week? That will save me some money. Mendes is very, very good. And he doesn't need to be registered. Chat, that's a very valid point. Oh, he'd be so good on the wing. I'm working on the assumption that under-20s don't have to be registered, chat, because it says here, under-21s are automatically eligible to play in all matches. But then down here in the squad registration bit, it says like about the fact there's the window. But I assume because he's automatically eligible, he can play. Does appearance fee not count towards the wage budget? I think it partially does, but the main thing for me is actually saving physical money. Because the overall balance is awful. If I could find, chat, I'll tell you what, if I could find on my shortlist here someone who can play on the left wing under the age of 20. Like, we could be cooking. Oh my word. Nentaka Bangs. Oh my, he's It's a footballer's name, Nentaka Bangs, isn't it? Oh, he's really, really good. He's really, really good as a left winger. You know what? I'm willing to pay Bangs the big bucks. Bangs can bankrupt this club if he scores bangers. Nentaka Bangs. I'm not being funny. Absolute baller. He's so much better than Angel Mendes. Chat, if we get these guys on the wings, could we be competitors? Are any of these other guys good? Absolutely not. And then Kamara, no. This guy's playing in the Welsh South Division. Where was Nentaka Bangs playing before? He was playing for Wiki Tourist. They are goats of the game, chat. Should we be checking the rest of our shortlist now, chat, for players who are 20 in different positions? Like, is there any new defensive mids available? Wang, you're not it. Rowan Gretsch. No. I remember looking at him before. Okay, they're all awful. A centre-back would be banging. There's a guy called Nesta. Nesta Colin. Okay, he's not it. Vitor, not it. Kai, not it. I mean, there's only 40 players by all positions. Maybe I should just trial them all. Mobach Shanan. Not bad. I feel like half of what determines if I like these players is when I say their names aloud if it's fun. I still have a black screen in the main screen chat. Daniel, all I could suggest is making a post on the Sports Interactive forums, but I'm sorry. I can't provide live tech support for Football Manager issues. Should we just trial all of these guys? Is that the play? I'll tell you what, I'm going to filter out the ones from San Marino, because San Marino's been an absolute waste of time when it's come to nationality. Is not Gibraltarian and is not San Maries. I'm sorry to the San Marino massive out there. We'll offer all these guys trials and see if any of them are good. Bergkamp's Revenge, Z, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Devil's Keeper, dude. That's very, very kind of you. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you. I hope you're well. Is the database planned to be released on Friday? Yes. Jack, can you explain the work permit structure? There is no work permit structure. Okay, a few of these players were contracted to teams and I didn't realise that. But the rest, chat, the rest were cooking. Do I have my corner routine downloadable anywhere? I actually don't myself, but there's a few videos on YouTube about it. Chat, do you reckon any of these are as good as Bangs? I think Bangs might just be the best of the bunch by miles. If we get Mendes and Bangs in the wide area, we are actually cooking. Jegbe Conte. Oh, Kone, sorry. Is he good? I feel like the scouts have got excited there because they've seen he's got international caps and just given him 5-star ability. He's not good, is he? Can I compare him with Bangs? I can't because he plays through the middle. I mean, is this guy good? Is he better than Enoch? That's comparing him to the wrong guy. Thing is, I don't really want to replace Enoch. Where's Enoch? Chat, where is Enoch? I'm blind. It's because Enoch's last name begins with an L. It's at the top here. I'm blind. He's not that good, is he? I mean, he's quick. But aerial ability, as we've learned, is definitely something that we need. Bailey Pert. I kind of have to remind myself of the level of team that we're at, chat, when I look at these players. Ernest Banda. Great name. From Malawi. But not what we need. I feel like Bangs is the best by a mile. Is that a fair assessment? I mean, this guy might be useful because he can play on either wing. But how much is he going to ask for? Yeah, I literally can't afford that. And none of them are good, are they? I think it's safe to say that we've just found the best one immediately by pure fluke. We'll keep an eye on Conne. I'll add Conne to the short list of players actually good. Because he can play on either wing, which is kind of useful. Oh, chat, I really hope Bangs joins us. If we get Mendes and Bangs, we're actually cooking. Oh, De Los Santos thinks he should be starting more games. I just don't agree, mate. If I lower his playing time. Okay, now he's not concerned anymore. Did you know that was a thing, chat? If a player complains about playing time, if you can lower their squad status without them crying, we got Mendes coming in. It can make them instantly happy. Angel Mendes, by the way, absolute quality player for us. Oh, chat. Nentaka Bangs. I feel like a legend's just been born. He is absolutely mad for our level. One strength, doesn't matter. I definitely have too many strikers now, and that is a concern. But positives, I've got some absolute ballers in this team now. I'm over the wage budget. You know what? I can live with that. I can absolutely live with that. What are they going to do? Fire me? Yeah, probably will. Is he our key player now? Oh, chat, we've cooked. It's our first player worth money. He's our first player worth something. I can't believe it. Is he in the Media Dream 11? No. We've signed an absolute baller. Where's he gone? I've lost him, chat. Bangs! Oh, he's at the bottom here. Right. Restructure the bench. I think Madashan might be out the match squad, chat, I'm afraid to say. I don't want to break hearts. I think I do just play him as an inside forward, mind you. I love the sit narrower, roam from position on an inside forward. And then Keys goes to centre mid on attack. Are we getting rid... Oh, chat. I think Hassan plays there, and then Silva, and then Mendes plays on the right as well. Because Mendes is so good on this wing as well. They're so good in the crossing and pace. I'm kind of wondering if I should be putting Drac in the team more. I feel like we've just solved all our problems. What does Bangs look like IRL? I have no idea. You can save money by releasing out of contract players. I can't release Mo Salah. I can't do it. Does this reevaluate the season? I feel like we can be, like, more competitive now. Is that fair? Bangs isn't even awful at corners, really. I mean, he's not Hassan levels of good. Chat, what role are we playing Hassan on? I feel like we are getting a bit carried away, chat, you know? I think Hassan should probably play as a centre mid on attack. And then can Key play? Key or Peralta as our playmaker? Key just got man of the match is the issue. I think Key is like the more complete player. But Peralta's passing and technique is just unreal for this level. I think it has to be. But the vision. I mean, Key's the man in form. I can't play a 4-2-3-1 because I don't have defensive mids. I mean, Peralta scored a banger, but Key also scored a banger and got 2 assists. Like, Key had 3 goal contributions last game. Look, we'll rotate things, I think. I can't believe how different the team looks already, chat. We've already just rebuilt the team. I think Key is more complete, whereas Peralta can come on and be a match winner. I feel so optimistic now, chat. Like, Bangs for £85 is mad. And if he plays 5 games for us, he gets another year on his contract. And for Mendes, I've got an option to trigger his contract as well, which is quite useful because, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of my players have contracts expiring at the end of the year. So I'm 50 minutes behind in catch-up, but Ewok just wookied it into the net. Must be the best bit of commentary I've ever heard. I'm happy to... I'm a genius. Lyrical MC, they call me. I'm definitely getting carried away. Did I give up on John? John retired. John gave up on me. Chat, updated season odds. We've gone up by 100. They're starting to believe. Have my players got value? Oh, chat. You can't see it. Look at that. We have players worth money. And one of them is a player in on loan, admittedly. But Bangs and Mendes are actually worth money. I'm so excited I need to blow my nose. That sounds like a weird euphemism. No, my nose is blocked. I've got toilet roll chat on hand today. I've not got a box of tissues. Now someone's going to make a dirty joke. I know how the internet works. I'll be back. Am I getting carried away to think this is a team that can win the Rock Cup? Okay, chat. I'm a bit concerned that Ram 9 hasn't scored yet. 2 new wingers, Bangs and Mendes. Hassan's in the team as well for his set pieces. Chat, we've got some absolute ballers. Bangs has 74 followers on Instagram. This is the kind of research I love to hear. Look at him. We've got Bangs on the left and Luyima. We've got a very international team now. Right, Europa FC. Where did they finish last year? Last year they finished 6th. Their media prediction is 7th. So if we want to finish top half, we need to finish ahead of them. Right, Mendes, Bangs. I can't believe that we're playing a normal tactic for the first time ever. I'll tell you what, all my hopes are on Bangs now. If he doesn't score at least 1 screamer a season, it is going to be sad, isn't it? I'll tell you what, in hindsight, definitely could have let Drax go back home, couldn't I? We definitely could have let him go back to Ukraine for a month. You know what? Not my problem now, I'm afraid to say. Apologies to him. Key to Hassan. Chat, we actually look like a football team. Oh, Ram. Okay, it was blocked. I thought he'd scuffed it there. Did I get ahead of youth yet? No, I can't really afford one. Okay, Hassan, corner. Duarte, 18 jumping reach. He's not there. Second ball, forgets to jump. I believe in this group of players so much, chat. Like, there's something about this group of lads that I feel like magic can happen for us. That's not me saying we're going to get European football this year, but I feel like we can now be competitive. I can't afford to send any of the players on language courses, so that is a concern that half the team can't speak English. Ramage is on a booking already. Ram 9 has been awful. Brito, man of the match so far, of course. I like the fact Hassan literally exists for his set pieces. To be fair, he has got a few assists already. Oh, Ramage. Ramage! I mean, look, in a few years' time, we'll probably be the dominant force in Gibraltar, but then we'll be trying to take down all the big dogs in the Champions League and European qualifiers. Every year we will live for European qualifying rounds and being the ultimate underdog there. They've got Nishi Mirimana taking the corner. Great save, Victor. Great save. That is, I tell you what, I could never sign that guy because my commentary flow would be completely out the window. He'd definitely need a nickname. Bangs, bangs, bangs. Look at him go. He's even got orange boots. They match the shorts. It was always meant to be. Hassan, Enoch, the Ewok. Key, bang it. Chat, what is happening? What is that? That's better than, that's the best goal of all of them we've seen today. What is that? Is it the crossbar? Bounce down, hit the crossbar again. That's why we've got Key in. That's why Key is in the team. What is that? I'm glad we played him over Peralta now. Oh, corner. Hassan. Duarte. Okay, that's wayward. Duarte, second ball. Hassan. Floats it. Key! Dewa! Oh, my. Chat, he nearly went in again. He's hit the crossbar. I'll tell you what, we're getting a bit of fortune with bangers, but you have to create the banger, you know. Right, I'm bringing in Dratch at halftime to see if he can do something on his own as the focal point. I realise I've still got all these extra instructions on chat. Remind me after this game to like sort out the instructions more, because at the moment I've been focusing down the the right hand side, and Bangs hasn't been getting any of it. Jack, I went away for lunch. Are we winning? Yes. Well, this would be a second win in a row. Hassan. What was his free kick taking, chat? Like 15? Oh, my. What was his free kick taking? No, don't sub him off. No. He's got another free kick here. He's got 16 free kick taking. Like, if there's a man to score direct free kicks consistently for me, like, this is the bloke. Like, he nearly scored one there. The run-up is really building this up. Every time he gets one, I'm going to expect it to go in. It is still only 1-0, and this match momentum concerns me. All right, Dewa is a bit tired. Julian on Newcomb. Barber on for Mendes. Peralta on for Hassan. You know what? Fresh legs needed. We're actually dominating a game of football, chat. We've scored one corner so far this year. I just love the fact that we've got Bangs in our team now. That man is going to win us matches. Might lose us some, but that's not the point. Where's Salah? He's not in the squad. To be fair, Mendes we were looking at in the summer, and he had turned down Mons Calpe in the summer, I'm pretty sure. But he was asking for like £200, so I could never go in for him. Julian, don't bang it. Don't. I was hoping I could do the reverse jinx again. How many foreign players are allowed in Gibraltar? You just have to have 4 players homegrown in Gibraltar. So 4 players who have trained for 3 years in Gibraltar, but they could be like players you sign when they're 18, like Bangs. Mad Gunner 98, mate. Thank you for the prime. First time sub. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Drac? Did that deflect in? It counts. Chat is done. We've won 2 games in a row for the second time ever. What is that ball by Ramos, by the way? That's a great touch. Oh, my word. I'm getting emotional. We're winning matches of football. I don't need to watch it a third time. That is the first goal by a striker for us this year. That is true. I guess Drac is playing the next game now, isn't he? Look at my manager's going mental, chat. We're in third. I don't want to say this could be the beginning of an era here, but this could definitely be the beginning of an era. I don't think there's anything we need to change here now. I think for the next game we move in Drac. We've got College 75 next. This is the team, isn't it, chat? This is the team that's going to do stuff for us. Mendes has had his contract extended. Bangs makes debut. Wasn't a good debut for him. Key, man of the match again. Dave will be remembered as our first fan. Amen to that. Leroy Marquez doesn't feel himself at the moment. Leroy, mate, like, genuinely, I need you to fuck off. I'm willing to leave. Marquez, you're just not it, son. I can't offer you the football that you want. I'm up for a loan. No one is going to want to loan you, Leroy. I got some awful news for you, mate. No one wants to loan you. But if it keeps you happy, yes, that's fine. Okay, College 75 and St. Joseph's. St. Joseph's have shot up in the media kind of odds up to third. So they're going to be a difficult game. College, we should be beating. Chat, our odds have gone up more. Our odds have gone up more. Where's Bangs in the list? Oh, Bangs is actually in the list, not at the bottom. And so is Mendes. Our best two players are players we've just signed. Chat, I feel like we've got to keep an eye on our shortlist, haven't we? The too many players shortlist has to be kept an eye on now. Like, Kone could be a good addition. I am over the wage budget. That is the only issue. In terms of wages, there are no wages. Someone's raised a good point, actually. Could we do what we did to Krebs? Where I enter... Oh, I can't. Enter contract negotiations, offer a new contract, then release him. Is there any other players I should be doing it with? Like, Dowling here, who we signed, is probably a waste of money. Will he go on to, like, a non-contract, but where I pay him a lot per appearance? Right. Per appearance, I'll give you 55 quid. He did not. Okay, that's not going to work. It worked for Krebs. I think that might be the only man it works for. I do need to think, chat, about contracts that need extending. Hassan, when he plays 5 games for us, gets a 1-year extension. Bangs has that contract as well, so he'll play the 5 games and get it. Drac has an extra year already. Key's contract's up. Key, do you want a new contract? Oh, chat, he has been very, very reasonable here for how good he's been for us. Optional contract extension after 5 games in the final season. Can I get him a bit cheaper? Would you take a discount? Okay, no. That works for me. We should renew some contracts now, is what I'm thinking. Enoch's currently on £90. He wants 110. I can't give you more, mate. Do 90. Please do 90. You're currently on 90, Enoch. Do 90. Watch Bangs play 4 now and get a season-ending injury. Don't say that. Duarte has an extra year. We'll trigger that now because I think he's going to be useful even as a backup because of how good he is in the air. Brito. Now, Brito, I should lower his squad status because he's like a star player from last year, but the overall standard of the squad has got better. Okay, that's not going to work. I was hoping I could lower his squad status. How much is he on currently? 120. He's not even on a cheap contract now, is he? Is this how Jim Radcliffe feels when he's trying to get players to save money? Dewa, we won't worry about his contract yet. We won't fire the canteen staff, chat. Don't worry. I'm not that evil. Ramage is set as a star player. I could definitely do with lowering his playing time. Okay, that's not going to work either. What's he on right now? He's on 60 because he's a star player. He's probably going to ask for like 100. Oh, chat, they're all being very reasonable. Will you do 50 Ramage? 55. Okay. I mean, he's on 60 now, so it's probably fair. Is anyone else pleasantly surprised that my players aren't asking for wage increases? I'm just trying to make sure we have a team contracted for next year. I was half expecting a lot of these players to ask for extra years on extra wages, but they're all just asking for matched terms. Peralta's on a lot, but I feel like if we can get European football for 1 year, £100 isn't too much. But you are right. Maybe I shouldn't offer him it immediately. Because he is on the bench on 100. Same with Wells. Radcliffe would have banished Jackie by now. We're never getting rid of Jackie. Jackie is going to be our assistant manager lifting the Champions League with me. Franco here is a very, very good squad player. I mean, if he's got an option to trigger his contract, I don't need to trigger it now, do I? Chat, I am concerned about Madashan. He is quite far down the pecking order. Chat's trying to tell me that is orange, not red. That is orange. I'll go break it. The chat, is that orange or red? If you think that that's red, your colours are misconfigured on your monitor. It's the same as the DHL logo being orange. Someone in chat wrote an essay about it being red. Definitely an orange. It's Aston Martin yellow. Very good. I like the callback. Every time someone says it's red, I die inside. DHL, the famously red and yellow logo. Yeah, we didn't abide by their brand guidelines. They'll get over it. Okay, loads of new contracts being signed on the exact same terms. That's good, because I was a little worried at the end of this year, chat, we might just lose all our players. Are we going to update the kits every year? So YT, who makes my kits for my save games, made like this brand new set because we had some weird colour clashes. So we might get new kits every year. It's basically when he feels like doing them. Chat, we're in third. I don't want to get carried away. We are in third. And we've taken on Mons, Calpe and Magpies. I'm definitely getting carried away. I'm hoping that maybe some more players appear on our shortlist that's too long. College 75 up next, chat. Players are signing new contracts. We're taking on the big boys. We've got Bangs in our team. We've got Mendes, Hassan, Drac. I'll tell you what, it's a very international team. I feel like now we have a few like jigsaw pieces that can like help us win the league. Like I definitely feel like we can win the league with some of the players in this team. That's where I'm at on like an emotional level. Will these vids be on YouTube? There won't be edited versions of the streams, but the full streams are available on YouTube to rewatch. If that's your like video on demand viewing platform of choice, under the live tab. I've actually been making a playlist, chat, with all the streams in. So there will be a playlist on the YouTube channel with all the streams. No idea who's going to watch it all, but it'll be an option. So far, we before today's stream, we'd stream for 15 hours. 15 hours of streaming. Can you tell I've been enjoying the save game? Okay, corner. We did fix the instructions, chat. I'm pretty sure I fixed the Mendes, imagine. can't score bangers all the time. Yeah, okay, the instructions have been fixed. What's the next channel series going to be? Good question. It's going to be something short term. I'm weighing up doing MLS chat on YouTube. But I don't know if anyone will watch MLS. The alternative is like something like Feyenoord or like a European team that aren't like in a top European league. I was thinking about doing Portugal on FM25 and then at the World Cup I had to do the Sporting save game, so I probably wouldn't do that now. I did MLS once before and no one watched it, is the issue with MLS. But that was a long time ago. Yeah, MLS would need to be Inter Miami. That is true. Might be the last time to use Messi in a Football Manager. The Brazilian League I would never do because there's too many games in the Brazilian season for me to be able to progress through the save game at the speed I need to for videos. Because to kind of maintain interest for a YouTube series, like you want to keep a season at like 6 to 8 videos, ideally. And I wouldn't be able to do daily uploads of a Brazilian save game whilst getting through the seasons. In order to make preseason friendlies bring money, can you make players on trials play those games? I mean, you can, but the issue I've got is I lose money with friendlies because not enough people turn up to watch. Oh my word, Hassan nearly scored a banger. What about actual journeyman? I've done journeyman save games in the past and people just don't watch them. It's just the sad reality. People get too attached to teams. That's a pen. That is a... Chat, who are we making take the penalties at the moment? Bangs. Bangs is our best penalty taker. Chat, remind me to set that up after games. Okay. Bangs, my man. Bang it in for us. You donkey! We'll score the rebound. Calpe. Okay, he's not going in it next time. He didn't bang it in, chat. He did not bang it in. We've got a corner, though. Hassan. Duarte. Duarte has 18 jumping reach. I don't think I've seen him actually jump yet. Bangs is left-footed, correct. Hassan. Oh, Drac he's fuck off, Lino. I'm fine. I'm fine. Would I ever do a rebuild in a retro database? I mean, rebuilds aren't really my thing. And the thing with retro databases is they fall apart very quickly. Because no matter what you do in terms of data input, it can't overcome stuff like the transfer logic and player logic for like salaries and finances in 2024. I'm so upset with Bangs, chat. I mean, Drax scored. What was it? A great little finish, but he was offside. Oh, College is the team that we really should be beating as well. Bangs is having a stinker. Pain. The Retro 98-99 database in FM23 was fine. It wasn't. Like, if you play it for more than 2 seasons, I can assure you it wasn't. I've tested them a lot. There's 20 minutes left. The other thing with retro databases is, and this is like just how they're done. Oh, Mendes has an injury. I have to take him off. The player attribute scaling in Football Manager changed quite a lot. Like there was a big squish in attributes when Messi and Ronaldo came along because players' attributes were so high in the earlier iterations of the game that like you needed values above 20 basically to give Messi and Ronaldo the ability to score 50 goals in a season. So there was like a big stat squish down. But all the retro databases tend to use the pre-stat squished stat attributes. So like you've probably seen it if you load up a retro database, like players will have 20s and massive numbers. And in the match engine, those players just perform kind of stupidly and crazily. It doesn't really make sense. Like they just overperform in the match engine. Angry Bandit, mate, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Chat, I'm just bringing in loads of fresh legs here. Ramage on, hoping that Mendes injury isn't bad. Hassan off and Dewa off. I'm losing the set pieces. I need a goal. I've not really got a player I can bring in for Bangs is the issue. Bangs is having a stinker because he missed a pen, but I've not got someone I can bring on the left wing. Took a screen print of the kit and looked at the hex color. Red is F000, and orange is FFA500. The kit is it's international orange. Thank you for your research. Have we just given away a pen? Brito! Oh, chat, we missed a penalty and now they have a penalty. Why did I put Bangs on a penalty? Oh, why did I put Bangs on the penalties? Pain. What about the Berwick's Rangers challenge? Starting Van around myself and no signed Scottish players in England. I don't know, Max, if you watch my most recent series. I think there might be a bit of overlap. Alan, every time you write try a save in Denmark, I have been ignoring it. You've written about 20 times now, so I'm taking sympathy on you. So I did see it the first time, and I'm sorry. I'm going to assume you may well be from Denmark. But I can confirm I will not be doing a Denmark save game. You got to think, chat, I'm now managing in a very small European league. Like, I don't want something that's going to overlap with Apex in terms of the challenge. Try winning the Scottish Premier League with Celtic. Now, there's a real challenge. Oh, chat, we need a late goal here. I can't be losing to College. They finished behind us in the league last year. They've scored a penalty. We've missed a penalty and had a goal ruled out for offside. Victor makes a great save. We've not even been that good in this one. Maybe I should do a Red Star save. You'd be copying Clates if you do the Berwick Ranger save. Well, to be fair, Clates got his database off someone on Reddit. Like, it wasn't an original idea. I love Clates, but I hate this idea that creators can't do similar saves to one another. Or someone claims an idea. Like, especially when it's, like, not their database originally. I don't think Clates has claimed otherwise, to be fair. I'll chat. Okay, Bangs. Redemption. Redemption. Bangs. Duarte! That was the chance. That was the chance. You ballers! Why did I put Bangs on penalties? Okay, we're really hoping here that Mendes doesn't have a serious injury. It's 1 to 2 days. Okay, that's fine. Hassan set for an extra year. Let's go. Republic of Ireland could be a shout. It's so similar to Gibraltar. Like, what's the issue is, right, chat? What is the end game of, like, a Denmark or a Republic of Ireland save? Like, it's probably to win the Champions League long term, if you're going to go long term like that. And at that point, it's very, very similar to what we're doing here already. I feel like I have to keep faith in Bangs on penalties, as I've really not got good penalty takers. I'm not suggesting, just to be clear, that the Republic of Ireland is the same level as Gibraltar. The end game is the exact same. Like, the two Segos would converge. I appreciate chat. I appreciate people spamming save suggestions. I've talked about this on stream before. Like, you've got to remember, chat, when I choose a save suggestion, like, that is, like, one of the most important business decisions I make as a YouTuber all year long. Like, it's basically steering the direction of my business for, like, months. So, as much as you might have a lovely idea for a save game that you think would be fun, maybe it's because it's linked to you, you know, maybe it's the country that you live in, maybe it's the team that you support, the odds are slim to none that I will ever do the exact save game that you want. And even less so the fact that I will be, like, read a suggestion in chat and go, oh my gosh, that's the save game to do. Like, that's just like the kind of sad reality of it. Pick any team, but you can only sign players called David. See, that's the kind of save game position I can get behind. I really want to sign chat Galliano because he played in the World Cup of Darts. But I'm not sure that's a reason to sign a player. He's not worth signing. I really should stop signing players. Harry Redknapp is recommended. I mean, is he good? If I could get him on loan, would he be better than Ramos? No, not really. Flow Feast, mate. Thank you very much for the 3 months. 3 months. Happy UCL Day, guys. Oh, yeah. Is there Champions League on today, chat? Is it Tuesday today? I've been thinking it's Monday in my head. Is it it's Tuesday? I should say, chat, tomorrow the stream will be a bit later. We will be doing an evening pre-Champions League stream. I'm aiming to be live from 5 o'clock, but it might be a little bit later. I know, I'm living a life tomorrow, chat. I'm leaving the house. Please boo me. Let's save this team selection, because this is our new best 11. I'll tell you what, Bangs has to start doing better, chat. I've put all my eggs in the Bangs basket, haven't I, really? Bangs should be quality. Actually has stamina as well. Does need to bulk up a little bit, though. The strength is a concern. Has Son scored any free kicks yet? No, but he's hit the woodwork a few times. What team does support Liverpool? I know. Boo me. Okay, Duarte off. I think Gilbert is actually my best centre-back to bring in as a backup. I'll tell you what, chat. If I was to sign one more player from our too many players shortlist, it would definitely be a centre-back that I'm looking for. But I've already looked at these and I know there aren't any. Maybe if I up the ages, there's some new ones that are good. Sansom! He keeps showing up every time I read his name. I just want someone who can jump. I mean, I'm now able to sign players from the Welsh 2nd Division. I feel like we weren't at that level before. Alex, dude, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Alex, have you included a message for your super chat or have you just given a super chat? Either way, dude, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I was going to do a Manchester United rebuild, say, for FM25, but then it didn't come out, chat. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Is there any new youth players that I didn't have on trial before that are still desperate for a move? Some of these players are new, actually. Sané. Is he good? Lamine Sané? Chat, are my standards in the bin or is he good? We can make tomorrow's stream title, we signed Sane. I can only give him £100. I could include a sell-on fee. Because I think the Indonesian guy I'm only going to play for 1 year anyway. I'm going to offer a sell-on. The issue is, chat, I was offering those sell-on percentages before, right? But I'm now starting to sign players that have value. Alex, what was the text for your super chat? If you want to type it out, I will see it. This guy seems quite good. We're babbling! Mate, thank you for the 10. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I can't afford the amount he wants, chat. Instead of having the optional contract extension, I have found having the 1-year extension after final game seems like something the players are happier with. Okay, 100 quid for Sané. Is he good? I feel like as a defensive mid, he's better than Thingy. I've forgotten Thingy's name. Dewa. Dewa's only here to the end of the year anyway. He's definitely more complete. He's maybe not got the mental edge, but he's only 20. And he can jump. Actually has very good tackling, positioning, marking and passing for our level. He's a big boy, is Sané. Are we just going to end up with a big team? There's some other players here, but they're both goalkeepers, and I don't really need a goalkeeper. Okay, we're straight into another game. Okay, St. Joseph's, chat. They are tied on points with us. This is the kind of game that feels quite important for our season. If we win here, like, I start to believe. How's Mendes looking? Still coming back. To be fair, Bangs and Mendes didn't have match sharpness, and I threw them straight in the first team. Did I do Gibraltar Apex in like FM21 or something? JMC, I did it in FM16. Now do you feel old? You're only half a decade off with your assessment. Did I set up the penalty takers? Did I set up the penalty takers? I think I did. Let's check. If I didn't, I'm just an idiot, aren't I? Yeah, I did set it up. How old am I? 30-something. Yeah, young 30s. What? How? I've got to a point in my life where I forget how old I am. Can anyone else relate to that? Which FM was Lewis? FM 15. Okay, chat, corners. This is where we should be good. There's no Duarte today, so Drac is the man at the near post. Duarte, who's our 18 jumping reach centre-back, is suspended. If Drac does well here, am I suddenly dropping Duarte or having Drac at the near post instead? Quite possibly. Can't remember his age, but can reel off every save what FM it was. True. When was Monopoly? I think that was like FM20 was Monopoly. That was a fun save game. I'm trying to find the positives, chat. We're actually having competitive matches on the regular. That feels like a revelation. And also, we actually have a team that fits a system now. And I think I've got just about enough depth to play like with the wide attackers on my... Bangs has scored and Mendes assists it. It's the start of a new era. It's the start of a new era. I was just trying to say you have the best saves in terms of narrative you build, not from the locations of the team. I know Taolor, Socio, Monopoly as examples. Oh, I appreciate that, Alex. There is a lot of thought that goes into the teams I manage, chat. Bang! And the dirt is gone. Bang! And the goal is scored. It doesn't quite have the same ring to it, does it? We'll work on it. How many times am I going to shout bang in this save game? Someone should start a counter for every stream. Mendes already has 1 assist. Imagine. He's hit the woodwork there. Mendes is a little demon. Hassan, near post. Drac is there. There's a lot of people at the near post to make that one work. Let's try again. Brito. Key. Bang! It's 2 goals for... Was it Nataka Bangs? Sounds a bit Japanese, Nataka. Was it Nataka? Doesn't sound right to me. Nentaka Bangs. It does sound a bit Japanese, Nentaka. I can imagine there being a small little village in Japan called Nentaka. Jack, where's Glenn Gilbert in this A game? He's retired. We don't talk about him. We're so back, chat. This is one of our immediate rivals as well. A win here matters. Where's Nentaka from? Nigeria, I think. We're balling. We're balling. Oh, my word. I'm not sure what Victor's dive was there. We're doing fine. I reckon Gilbert here is Glenn Gilbert's long-lost son. There can't be that many Gilberts in Gibraltar. Chat, we're bloody massive. We're actually bloody massive. We're creating tons. The lads are having a jolly good time. You know what? Drag off Ramage on. Imagine telling me I'd have this level of rotation available. You know what? Let's not take Dower off yet. We are chilling, chat. We have a competent football team full of random footballers. "30 minutes. Do I think you can get European football with luck? Oh, let's not get carried away. Top 3 is European football if the winner of the domestic cup is in the top 2. Like the normal layout is top 2 get European football. Winner of the Rock Cup gets the 3rd European berth in the Conference League qualifying rounds. I mean, even just making it to that once would transform us financially. I think our best route into Europe is to win the Rock Cup, at least this year. Like, if we could scrape into the Rock Cup final and do well there, we have a chance. I feel like the weird thing is, actually, chat, our reputation as a club is definitely going up year on year, and because of we've made some pretty big signings this year, by which I mean players that actually have value. That's definitely contributing to our club reputation going up. Ramage, oh my word, he's been gifted it. Come on, he scores his first goal all year. Ram9 is back. Is the audience the entire population of Gibraltar? Gibraltar's population is 30-something thousand. The entirety of Gibraltar can fit in Goodison Park, is how I saw someone in chat phrase it earlier. If you get to the final and lose to someone in the top 2, do you get in? You don't. Sadly. You know what? I'm going to just give players rests. Hassan, have a rest, mate. Peralta on Newcomb. Julian on for... nah, you know what? Not for Key. For Dower. Brito's played a lot of minutes as well. How does this side lose to College then play like this? It's a very legitimate question, isn't it? I'll tell you what, if we miss out on top half or European football or something by 3 points, that game against College is going to live rent-free in my head. When are we signing Brazilian Wonder Kids? I think when I can sign players from Brazil, that would be a good starting point. When did I decide to give up the day job and go full-time on YouTube? 4 years ago? A little while ago now. I worked for 10 years in video games, and I came to the conclusion I'd had enough. Oh, chat, we're actually in third. We've got 10 points after 6 games. How many points did we get all of last season? Then Taka Bangs is in form. Let's just check something. Last season, we got 15 points. This season, we've got 10 points after 6. We've got as many wins as all of last season. Currently studying games at college. Any advice? Stay general with things. Have a focus on games with your studies, but don't be afraid, depending on what aspect of games you're working on, to look at it in a more general software sense, if that makes sense. So if it's programming, don't just look at games programming in your own time. Do, software development or something that isn't exclusively games, which might sound really weird. But when it comes to studying university or college stuff related to games, whilst it can give you really good specialized skills, often game studios are actually looking for people not necessarily from a games background. So kind of just having a really well-rounded off knowledge where you have experience in other areas is useful. Any advice on growing an audience? Can't get past 200. Like, you've got to be very self-critical. Like, compare your content to other people's. Like, is your mic quality as good? Is your lighting and camera quality as good? When it comes to your commentary, like, is it good? And like, when it comes to reviewing something like commentary, the easiest thing to do is sit down with a notepad and pen and note down certain words that you say a lot, or if you or think or like do something too often, and then try and come up with alternative words. Like if you're using the same like adjective all the time, like make a list of 5 alternatives to use, and then you integrate those into the videos. That might sound a bit weird, but that's like some of the best advice I can give for improving commentary. LMAO, uni is where you go to uni to specialise, and games want you to be versatile, mental. I think, well, it's not just the games that want you to be mental, but the games industry, I'm going to be completely honest, is very, very difficult to get into. And if you do like a games university degree, you only get games jobs. Like you will be put in that pigeonhole. Whereas you go to university and study software development or programming, you can still get games jobs with that degree, but you also open yourself up to lots of other industries as well. I think just as a general career advice, but don't feel like you have to do like a game specific degree at university or degree specific or college specific study in games to work in games. You really don't. And in some ways, depending on how the games industry is looking when you graduate, you actually kind of fuck yourself by being too specialized. Especially with the state of the industry, as people are pointing out, like the industry's fucked. Like when it comes to games, there's a reason I got out 4 years ago, chat. I say I got out. I might go back one day. You know, if this YouTube stuff doesn't work out and people need a cinematic artist, I'll be available. Call me. But yeah, I'd say in general, like, especially with games, don't feel like you have to do a games degree or game studies. Same's transfer cancelled. The Gibraltar board have cancelled the transfer of Sané and answered the players' wages would break their current wage budget. I've never seen this inbox item in my life. Has anyone ever seen that inbox item before? I can't afford what he wants. We'll get him in later, maybe. Do you reckon the board will give me more wages if we continue to overperform? Add him to the shortlist of players who are actually good. The board are probably quite sensible there. I don't necessarily need him. In my opinion, what's wrong with the games industry? Publishers owned by venture capital firms and non-creatives are desperate to make money, and they think by throwing money at games you instantly get more money back, and that's just not how things work. The budgets of games have gone up and up and up. In order to squeeze out an extra 5% of, say, improved graphics, the budget doubles. And in games like 20 years ago, 10 years ago, graphics were everything. People care about fucking gameplay now. Like, you're better off not squeezing out that 5% of graphics and investing the budget from that into making the game fundamentally better. And everyone's been chasing the games as a service golden goose for years and getting burnt by it. And mass layoffs happen as a result. Probably explained already, but why is the MLS loaded? There'll come a point in this save game, it might even be the end of this year, where I can start to sign players from like college and amateur teams in America. And by having America loaded, there's more of those players active. Oh, chat. I don't know why I'm so snotty lately. It's like I just have a bunged up nose constantly. Games are half finished nowadays and they're buggy as hell. I mean, games are buggy because the ambition and scope of them's got so much bigger that you will never find all the bugs. Like, that is the sad reality of most games. Like, I think people have this misconception that the reason that games launch in a buggy state in some cases is because studios think, oh, we can patch it later. Games are so much more complicated now with hundreds of people, if not thousands of people working on AAA ones compared to games, say, 20 years ago. And the pressure to get games out on a deadline by publishers in order to recoup money is absolutely a factor. But games are never going to go back to this, like, bug-free state that people seem nostalgic for. And to be honest, games never have been bug-free. Many games have always had bugs or been half-finished, but people just kind of accepted it. $20 QA testers will not find what 10,000 players will. Football Manager has 100 people test the game internally, or at least they did when I worked there. 100 people test Football Manager for 40 weeks of the year, full-time, doing 8 hours a day. Their total playtime with the game, bear in mind the game's in development, so bugs get introduced during development, but in that 40-week period, 100 people playing the game for 8 hours a day, their total playtime is eclipsed by people who log on and play the beta of Football Manager in 2.5 hours. Like, you're just never going to find all the bugs. Did I only load Gibraltar in MLS? In terms of leagues, yes, but I've got players force loaded from all around the world. Well, what can we making pancakes later? I had banana fritters earlier. And, like, breakfast wraps with, like, sausage in, like, wraps. Does that count as pancakes? Not really. I don't think she's a pancake fan. Okay, chat. This is the hardest game of the year. We're taking on Lincoln. They drew against Mons Calpe. Did we beat Mons Calpe? We drew against Mons Calpe, who just drew against Lincoln. If we win this game here, it's an absolute miracle and a testament to the fact our team is way better. Some bugs are stupid, though. It feels like most playtesters don't know all the features of FM could be wrong. You couldn't be more wrong, Kieran, I'm afraid to say. Would you recommend Belgium League or America to be loaded for finding amateur gems? I feel like if you load America, you get way more nationalities, and I just find that more fun. Okay, chat, is this the team? Is this the squad? I'll tell you what, defensively, the defender ratings are very good this year. Duarte needs to be in, doesn't he? Get in our 18 jumping reach Prince. Tell you what, trust me to start winning as soon as there's no brownies to eat as a reward. If we win one more game, chat, today, which I think might be the aim to end the stream today, if we win one more game, that will take us to more wins than all of last season. Hi, any advice on how to build tactics although I don't have a terrible team? I did a guide a few years ago. All the stuff in it's still relevant now. Play your best players in their best roles. And then compromise elsewhere. Relegation contender sometimes... sorry, Kropek. It depends. Like, if your players are getting complacent, you need to tell them not to be complacent. Okay, we've got Lions after this as well. Although that game, I think, is a few weeks away. Oh my gosh, Duarte, you have 18 jumping reach and you've missed that. I mean, if you want to beat Lincoln, right, they didn't lose a game last year. They're still unbeaten this year. You need to not mess up immediately. And we have 18 jumping reach, ladies and gentlemen. 18 jumping reach. How do you sell players to your max value? You very rarely can. In order to sell players for a value you think's worth it, you need to be giving them game time. If a player's not played in 10 weeks, no team's going to make a bid on them. Bangs. Bangs. Bangs! I believed. I started to believe. Hassan, you've got the corner taken. Have we scored? We've scored 1 corner so far, haven't we? I brought in a bloke with 13 corners and 16 free kicks and then got a man with 18 jumping reach. And we're not scoring enough. Sign Krebs too soon. I mean, I don't want to sound deluded. They're not battering us. They're really not battering us. I mean, we're probably going to concede now. But like, statistically, then offside? Good decision, Lino. Love the Lino. They're having chances. But Brit... Chat, remember what I said earlier about how you can't afford to make mistakes again on this? We've made 2. We probably should be 2 goals down. I did look for Glenn Gilbert, the Honey Monster. I can't. He's not in the database. I was sad about it. I've got another Gilbert at centre-back who's his son in my mind. I'm going to guess John didn't end up joining. John chose to retire, chat. For people wondering about John, John decided to retire over playing for me. And I am upset about it. They are creating quite a lot in this game. I feel like my best bet in this game, because they're playing with wing-backs, is actually to focus the play in the wider areas more. And I'm going to tell Bangs to mark tighter their right centre-back, and Mendes to mark tighter their left centre-back. And then I'm actually going to tell... This is so stupid, but I think this is our best bet. I'm going to tell our fullbacks to get forward and mark their wing-backs. Yima, you know what, mate? You get forward. Got to go for it, chat. Got to try and make something happen. It's one-way traffic for them so far. We've had a handful of chances, but nothing great. I mean, they've not lost in the last year. They've not lost a Gibraltarian team in this save game yet. So it'd be great to be the first team to beat them. I'm being realistic. I don't think it's going to happen, especially if we play like that. That is unfortunate, isn't it? What do you say about that, chat? Ramos clears it straight at the centre-back and it bounces to Aleke. It's 2-0. 2 goals that feel just very unfortunate. Like the missed header and then that clearance. That's not to say they've not dominated this game. Like they forced the errors out of us. Duarte. What are you doing? Tell the players you're terrible. Bangs is having a stinker, but I'm just going to keep him on because I'm stubborn. Part of me wonders if it's just worth taking off my best players in a game like this to have fresh legs for the next game. But the next game's weeks away. I mean, Duarte we brought in because he's got his 18 jumping reach and he should be good in the air. And last year we got absolutely abused. I will say, chat, have you noticed how we've not conceded as many headers this year? Has anyone else noticed that? There's a lot less headers being scored. Oh my God. Hassan! The Bangladeshi Ward-Prowse. I love him. I love him. That is absolutely unreal. That is what the comeback's on. The bank is open. What does the bank is open mean? I feel like I've heard an NBA player shout it and it sounded good. I think it's when you do a bank shot, which makes no sense in this context, but it just sounds cool. Hassan's got a corner. Where is Duarte? The match momentum has swung, chat. I don't know if you've seen that match momentum graph. It is blue in this second half. It is a delicious shade of baby blue. And we're all over you. Where's Bangs? Oh, crap. It's Liam Walker. Oh, God, it's the Leeds Wonderkid bloke. They're good. They are. He's done a roly-poly there. He's really rubbing it in. Actually, I mentioned about winning headers. We have lost one there. Oh, Duarte, wake up. I just want to check something. How good is Aleke their best player? I think Kun here is probably better. How good is Kun compared to Bangs? Chat, I'm so happy about signing Bangs and bigging him up as this mad player. Then you look at this and realise we're a long way from winning the league. Oh, pain. Look at the momentum, chat. Look at it. They scored and it's killed it. Oh, it's over. It's a headed goal as well. Why did I say anything right? Get Bangs off. Get Wells on. Wells needs to learn, actually, to play left mid. We're training him there, so we'll put him in. And Liam Borjon. Liam, off you come. I just want to save his legs. This game's done. Oh, I need knock my phone on the floor there. We had a nice 5 minutes of hope, chat. Did anyone else enjoy that 5 minutes of looking competent? I did. Mendes, Ramage, Bangs. It's a pointless highlight. The subs are happening. How long was it? 2-1 for? Ah, look, chat. We were back in it for 12 minutes. Barber's nearly scored, to be fair. I mean, if nothing else, we've looked like scoring, and we have scored one. Ramage! Oh, my word. How much longer am I planning on streaming for? Probably until we win a game. Just a heads up as well, chat. Tomorrow, I mentioned it earlier, I'll be streaming later tomorrow. Kind of 5, 6 p.m. UK time. I'm not entirely sure when yet, because I've just got some stuff I've got to deal with in the afternoon. But we'll be live before the Champions League games. But how has Barber missed 2 shots there, chat? Can we discuss this? He's kicked it at the goalkeeper twice. I love Canadians. I don't like him. He's definitely a Habs fan, so I can't like him. I mean, our next game is against Lions, and I'd be lying if I was to tell you I don't think we should beat them. I mean, chat, we have a higher XG. That's the best team in Gibraltar. We had a higher XG. We can definitely go on a Rock Cup run with a bit of luck. I've told the players I'm happy. They've all cried. It's fine. Bangs set for another year. One more game and Bangs has another year with us. All right, Lions in 20 days. I'm going to lose match sharpness here, but I don't really want to play friendlies and then have to pay the appearance fees because I'm a tight bastard. I mean, Lions are bottom, and they finished bottom last year. We should absolutely be murdering them. I mean, that looks very positive, doesn't it? We're unbeaten at home, chat. Are we still pining over John? No, John retired. John would rather retire than play for me. Dylan, do you want to sign a new contract that's a part-time deal? Oh, Dylan. J Key's in the form of his life. It's just not true. There's a few players that I definitely don't want around the club, but there's no one bad enough to sell them to. Am I right in asking that this is your skin that you use? Yeah, TR Gaming. I use the WTCS skin. I use a couple of the mods included in the mods folder. Which team did we score 7 goals against last year? The next opposition in Lions. We've actually got players on international duty. That's exciting. Anyone in the main national team? No. Are any of these guys... Like, Ethan Brito would be a banging signing, but he doesn't want to join me. Jalen Hankins. Jalen? These guys have been free agents for ages, but they still don't want to join me. I'll tell you what, we'll add them to the shortlist of players actually good. I like the fact we have a shortlist called players actually good. In the under-21s, we've got a fair few players, which is fun. There's a couple of free agents here, but they're not it. I can't remember if the skin's on the workshop TR Gaming, but if you just search Work the Space skin, it'll come up. I don't think it is. It might be on the Steam Workshop, but I've kind of avoided putting off stuff on the Workshop lately, just because I think more and more people are playing Football Manager through Epic Games or via Game Pass. And also, the Steam Workshop is notoriously buggy when it comes to Football Manager files. De Los Santos is unhappy that his agreed time playing time has been changed. Mate, you are bad. There's so many players with contracts expiring that I don't need to extend. Like, our squad is a little on the large side, isn't it? Like, there is basically a B team here of players not playing for me. I suppose the good news is they've all got contracts expiring next year, with the exception of Madashan. But he deserves the keys to the city. Just got the goalkeeper depth bug in my saving. Hate that this game is 18 months old with basic bugs. What's the bug, Kieran? Has anyone had a bug with goalkeeper depth? I don't even know what bug you're talking about here. I also do find that a lot of people, they'll say there's bugs in Football Manager, and actually, I hate to say it, it's just a skill issue. Like, it's them just not understanding how the game works, or they've like promised two players something. Like, there's definitely times where the interactions are nonsensical, but there's definitely also times where people going like, I tried to make a bid for Man City's captain as Liverpool, and they told me that £200 million wasn't enough. And it's like, well, yeah, that's just the game's way of saying that that player is unsellable, and they don't want to sell him to a direct league rival. Your team get annoyed that your backup goalkeeper isn't good enough, even though he's perfectly fine for 3 out of 5 starts. Your team get annoyed that your goalkeeper... Chat, has anyone had that bug? I've literally never had that bug. I can only assume your goalkeeper is very, very bad. I've never had that bug. I'm sure some people have had it. But then my question would be, have you reported the bug? Because the issue for Football Manager, right, is to fix a bug like that, you need a save game that has the bug so you can work out what went wrong, and then you fix it in that instance where it happened in that save game and hope that that then applies to other people's save games who have the same issue. Like, that is literally the way you have to fix these issues if you're Football Manager. There could be like 3 different bugs. If they have 3 different people with the same save issue, they fix it for all of those. It might fix it for another 30 people with the same issue. I always send reports when nothing happens. Kieran, link me the Sports Interactive forum bug, and I'll ping it to people. If you've reported it, so in the chat now. If you give me the SI Games forum link, I will make sure it gets seen by the right people. I'm 95% sure that's because of playing time. Kev always signs multiple goalkeepers or backups when no one agreed playing time as a starter. Yeah, maybe that's what's needed then. Check the squad status of your goalkeepers. Kieran, have you got the link for me? It does sound like, from what people are saying, maybe it's to do with the squad status of the goalkeepers. Is there any point in bug reporting now? I can make sure the bug gets... Like, if the bug was reported on day 1, like Kieran said, I will chase it with the people and make sure it's fixed. It definitely sounds like a thing, though, where people are maybe not setting up their squad status is right. My game has a bug. Manchester United win games. That is game breaking. When are we going to see the Egyptian King in action? At last game of the season, we'll make sure Mo Salah plays some matches. Kieran, have you got the bug? Because if you've reported it, like, I'll make sure people see it. It does also annoy me, chat, when people tell me, I don't know if this is the case with Kieran, but people tell you, I've reported the bug, and they just haven't. Any advice? How do you get your husband to clean the bin in his room? Says Walk the Space. Chat, that's a clean bin. I'm sorry, there was a yogurt bar in there, a nut bar in there, and some tissues where I've blown my nose today. She's flaming me for having a dirty bin. That is a clean bin. I'm being like shown up on stream and I'm innocent. Incredible has redeemed timeout walk from the chat. Get her gone, boys. Get her gone. I'll tell you what, it's still a miracle. 2 people have redeemed timeout walk. Get her out for the rest of the stream, mods. She's going to YouTube now. I can time her out on YouTube, chat. When she shows up in YouTube, I will be ready there. There's no bin bag in his bin. It's just a. Do you have a bin bag? If I go in her room now and check her bin, do you reckon it has rubbish in it and a bin bag? Right, she's written on YouTube there. Timeout user, get her gone. Did that get rid of her? I don't know if I might have timed out the wrong person there. If someone got timed out in the collateral with Wok, I am sorry. I think I've timed her out. No idea. A bag in the bin is just another bit of rubbish. Yeah, exactly. Wasteful plastic. Chat, I don't want to use microplastics. I don't put a bag in my bin because I don't want to use plastics that could damage the ocean environment because I care about it. Jack won't be streaming tomorrow due to being timed out by Wok in real life for 24 hours. I can believe it. Free Wok. Chat, she's not been freed. Right. I'm in trouble after the stream. Right, we want to end the stream today with a win. We're taking on Lions. They've not won in 7 games. They have a minus 20 goal difference. Did they solve their squad issue? Because they're... Okay, chat. If we do not beat Lions, we are in trouble. We absolutely have to beat Lions. Like, they are not good. Is there any further changes to make here? I feel like this team on the whole kind of just makes sense now. Dratch has been disappointing. I think we start Ramage. I'm definitely getting poisoned with wasabi. I tell you what, Chell, this is impressive. I've never slipped up and said Wok's name on stream. I will absolutely do that at some point in like the next year. No one knows Wok's actual name yet. And I can't believe I've never messed it up. Like, I've never called her Wok in real life either. Which in itself, I feel like that's quite impressive. Wok's name is actually Wok, you're damn right. I thought it was Wok. I'm sorry, chat, I don't want to ruin the illusion. My wife is not called Wok. But if you're new to the streams, Wok the space on X. She makes me plug her X. Oh, she bullies me. I just assumed it was Wok. I'll tell you what, I decided to initially date her because of the Wok the space pudding and her name was Wok. That's absolutely it. Okay, chat, we are lacking a bit of match sharpness here because we've not played in 3 weeks. But I need to save money by not playing the friendlies. Is your name not Work? No, it's not. I'm really sorry. My name is not Work either, chat. They're playing the same formation that College played against us when they won. Should I be scared? There's a kickoff highlight. Also, is that Parody in their team? The Parody who was in our team last year. Duarte's won a header. I repeat, Duarte has won a header. Imagine thinking my name was Work. There's definitely someone who thought that as well. To be fair, my manager profile in Football Manager is Work with the last name, The Space. Am I a fraud? Brito. Right back. Where's Bangs? Ramage! 40 seconds in. We tamed the lynx earlier. The apex predators are back. We're hunting down lions now. Ah, we're chilling. We are chilling. Brito. Ramage. Bang. I forget the goalkeeper in the head. Is that goalkeeper good? Ram 9. The goalkeeper is an Ethiopian international who's leaving to join Dedebit in Ethiopia in January. I'll tell you what, they are fucked, aren't they? I can see why they're bottom of the league. We beat them 7-0 last year. It could be worse this year. What's their goal difference? Minus 20 after 7 games before this game. Do you play a game off stream, like a personal one? No, I don't, the Hub games. I'll be honest, I stream and play a lot of Football Manager for YouTube and like when I'm streaming. Like the last thing I want to do in my free time is then just play more Football Manager. I love Football Manager, but like there is like a work-life balance. Like I'd get burnt out so easily. Like I play more Football Manager than the average person anyway. Football Manager is not a game that's designed to be played as like a full-time job and then more. How has Ramage missed that? So it's good to have moderation. I feel like if you play too much FM, like you don't have that excitement for it. Jack, how's Minecraft going? I just got an Elytra with mending and unbreaking on it, and I need to build a firework factory with autocrafters later. That's where I'm at. Duarte scored a header, by the way. I'm just discussing my Minecraft plans. I need to get a creeper farm built. I've just finished breeding all the cats for it. That's where I'm at in my Minecraft. I'll tell you what, chat. We're 2-0 up. We're bloody massive. I've got a Minecraft farm on the go. We're chilling. Any plans to revive F1 Manager with the updates? Sadly not. Like, the interest in F1 Manager was dropping anyway. There is not going to be another F1 Manager game. And kind of just the sad reality is that people... I think I've had their fun with it. I think in terms of streaming, at the very least... Like, I saw a post which was like, F1 Manager gameplay player numbers explode with new update, and then I actually looked at the numbers, and it had gone up from 1,000 to 2,000, which, don't get me wrong, is like a 100% increase and is mad. But, like, 2,000 people playing a game is not sustainable, especially for a game that doesn't have, like, a long-term future. Like, yearly sports games, like, you live off a bump of interest with those yearly games. Like, there's a natural rhythm where they come out every year. And with F1 Manager being done so, like that bump just isn't going to happen again. I'm going to bring in Wells on the left-hand side because I'm training him to play there and hoping he learns it quicker. We'll take off Mendes as well for Barber. They're playing such a defensive shape here, but it doesn't actually matter. It just gives me a chance to get fresh legs in. Do I think another developer will pick up the F1 license? Probably not for a decade, I'm afraid to say. Please tell the person talking that there's a gift for him outside his door. A gift? What are the odds it's laced in wasabi? Ramage! Barber doesn't miss those. That was a close shave. Chat, what's outside my door? What is this? Trash bin. Chat, I think I'm in trouble here. Trash. Bin it. Stop time. Stop time. Chat, that's a message for you, not me. There's stop the timeouts, chat. What's in the bin? I know what this is. Chat, do you want to... Chat, should this go in the background of my stream or not? Okay? Let's just pause the stream for a sec. We are about to win. Chat, I need you. I need thoughts. Does this deserve a space in the background of the stream? Stats are accurate. What bought me this when we first started dating? Where was this in our house? I knew I didn't throw it out when we moved in together, like, last year. Where do we put it, chat? 99 right winger, by the way. £4. Should we just put it here? Is this the new stream? One sec, chat. New stream setup. I'll just do this. How about it? Why does it say Jack instead of work? My wife doesn't know my own name. I got that for him when I actually liked him. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know you had a girlfriend even though I've been watching the stream for a long time. She's my wife. She won't like that label. Okay. Oh, chat. It's not in shot. I've just set it up. I'm really happy with it. Is it in shot on this screen? Is that acceptable? You can only see it on the big screen. Besides the Japan jersey. You know what? Well, we'll figure it out later. Are those Williams shorts? Absolutely. Yeah, I've got Williams. Chat, do you want a bit of thigh? Oh, gosh. Williams Racing shorts. Yeah, I'm stylish. You might not like it. It's what the thing is. There's not really a good place to put it. I should move the YouTube thing like further, like across. You know what? I think it's okay in that corner, chat. I don't want too much visual clutter behind me. Where's the Krebs shirt? I have a Fellaini shirt somewhere. Wox in the chat and he's showing fire. That's risky now. She likes it. Oh, dear. EHM streams after this Gibraltar save? Probably not. I spent £50 on these shorts, chat. I spent £50 on a set of Williams shorts and another £50 on the Williams shirt. So you bet your bottom dollar I'm getting my value out of them. Is it just me or has Barber played quite well when we've called upon him? F1 merch is not cheap. I bought a McLaren umbrella. Prediction for the Australian Grand Prix. I will struggle to wake up for it at 4 a.m. That's my prediction. To be fair, I knew Wok was a keeper, chat, when she came over to stay at my house before we moved in together. And it was the Vegas Grand Prix, like the first time. And I woke her up and dragged her into the living room to watch it with me. I took the bed sheet with me, so she had to follow me if she wanted to stay warm. And she sat there watching the F1 on the sofa. I say it like she had a choice. There wasn't really much of a choice. As soon as F1 streams aren't come back, can we get home podium music if we get top half? I'll tell you what, if we finish top 3, the podium music will be played. Right, Ramage man of the match. That was a good late change to bring him in. Chat! We won more games today than we did in the entirety of last season. Could we actually be good now? I don't want to get carried away, but I said top 6. We've added 2 big additions. 200 and... Chat, we are moving up so much. Oh my word. We're actually good. To be fair, Lincoln Redims are just dominating the Media Dream 11. Also, I made that loan offer, didn't I, for Volanta? I assume he turned me down. I actually feel like with Bangs and Mendes, we actually have okay quality players in the wide areas. Ignore the fact that he got an awful rating there. To be fair, they've not even been that good for me, have they? Like, our best player this year has been Hassan with 3 assists and 1 goal. He's come in and he's understood the assignment. He's done what we needed. This is like watching Everton under Moyes versus Dyche this season. True. I feel like we could be okay. So next stream, we've got Manchester United in second. Oh, sorry, not Manchester United. Man 62 for legal reasons, of course. Glasses Europa Point, Magpies. Are we already halfway? Chat, we're already like a third of the way through the season. Gibraltar's mad for getting through things quite quick. I kind of love it. If you're not going to do any more F1, are you going to change the alert sounds? Probably at some point. We might have to bring back the Vidukas. How do you keep your players from getting injured? Just rotate lots. Train part-time. Why is the Europa Point game at a neutral venue? Because there's probably another game going on at the home stadium at the same time. If we go to that game week, it was 21, right? Because Gibraltar only has one stadium. Oh, you know what? I don't know why it's at a neutral venue. Maybe there's reserve league games going on at that time. The Victoria Stadium chat has a lot of football played at it. So I think a lot of the time when stuff gets rescheduled, it's because of youth league games going on. They literally have football every day at this stadium. Can we build a new stadium? I mean, we will at some point. I think we might be getting a bit ahead of ourselves. Right, when's our next game, chat? It's in 2 weeks against Manchester 62, so we'll open up next stream with it. We'll get a little closer to that game now in case there's any late drama. I mentioned it earlier, tomorrow's stream won't be at midday. I know, please boo me now. Tomorrow's stream will be in the evening-ish time. I'm not actually sure exactly what time, but we're probably going to be starting between 5 and 6 UK time. So, yeah, later stream ahead of the Champions League. We'll wrap things up, before the big knockout games start happening. But I want to play some Football Manager tomorrow. So that's going to be good fun. I feel like we've done very well today. We've improved the team quite a lot. I feel like our shortlist idea actually worked quite well. Chat, there is more players showing up. The players that already have star ratings right are players that I had on trial. The ones that don't have stars, actually, I say that. Is there new players? Darren McInally. He's out for 3 to 5 months. That's why he's a free agent. I love the fact to say, we're going to wrap up the stream now, and then I instantly start looking at Gambian internationals. Why are there so many Gambians? Half of Gambia wants to join us. Have I noticed a spike in viewership on the old Apex series? I actually haven't. Earning morning stream when? That's a good question, but probably never. Kieran, did you have that link for me, mate? Because I'll send it on if it's bad. Walk the Space is asking, would anyone be interested in Work the Space trading cards? That is a serious question. We can include free brownies with it, chat. Actually, can we? Do you need like a license to sell like food? Probably. Maybe we might not be able to include food with it. I feel like mugs. I feel like mugs and shirts are the merch people want. Who would have a Gibraltar Apex mug? I definitely would. Stickers? We have Walk the Space stickers. Are the stickers still here? Chat, I have Walk the Space stickers. I'll zoom in. Oh god, that's probably too much. Apologies if you're watching on full screen. We've got Walk the Space popcorn with wasabi. We've got Walk in Progress. And we've got Work the Walk. These really should be emotes, shouldn't they? We really should make these emotes for YouTube members and Twitch subs to use. Is there another design here? I don't know if there is. I think it was just the 3. Who wants some Wok stickers? Scented candles. What if we did scented candles with my scent? I could sell bath water. Oh god, I'm getting the shortlisted players near the end of the contracts messages. That's concerning. They're just from my mental shortlist earlier. Liam thinks he should be starting more games. I'll tell you what, chat. Liam has been forgotten about this year. I'm sorry for it. I feel bad for him. Walk in progress mugs seem nice. We could do some Walk the Space merch. I think people would probably rather have a walk mug than a work mug, to be fair. I'll tell you what, when we do the subathon chat next month, I think it will be, Wok is going to absolutely love coming up with forfeits. Like, we have a wheel. Like, I have a Wheel of Fortune from when I did the Advent Calendar series that's lived behind our sofa in our house and not been used. She wants to put forfeits on it, and every time I lose 4 games, I have to do a forfeit. I think half them will just be eat something with wasabi in it. Chat, I can't believe we're in 5th. I feel like the team is way better than I realise. I mean, it's still not perfect, and I feel like we're not ready to finish top 3. But there is an end in sight that didn't exist when we started yesterday's stream. Will Wok ever appear on stream? Maybe that'll be the final Subathon goal, chat. Leroy's upset that I'm not finding a loan for him. Mate, I'm really trying, but there is no one wanting to loan you because you are that bad. Possible forfeit, clear the bins. Whoa, look, come on, let's not make them too extreme. Idea, if you get X number of subscribers, we'll send people brownies. I'll tell you what, I feel sorry for the Australian viewers getting their brownies like 3 weeks into delivery. Might not be as fresh then. Where are we in the odds here? See, they're still favourites. Manchester 62 are currently in second. That's going to be a really tough game to start next stream. You started well last season, so don't jinx it. I've won more games this season than last season. We've won more games this season than last season. I think that in itself is the real achievement, chat. If we win 1 game tomorrow, we'll exceed our points total. We're chilling. Who's the top goal scorer? It's P-Bay. He's retiring at the end of the year. That could be big for us. How good is he compared to like Banda? Not Banda. Who should we compare him to in our team? Bangs. He is. P-Bay is good. Do you get more money if you finish higher? I think there is some prize money for the top 4. Yeah, if you finish 4th, you get £12,000. Chat, I am concerned that we are still steadily losing money. When we weren't playing games over the summer, we weren't losing money, so that's good. Right. We're fine. Chat, I think we're wrapped up for today. Is that us done? I think that was us done. You know what? What a successful stream. We found a couple more players. I'm going to try and find a face for Bangs. That's the aim for me off stream between today and tomorrow. I'm going to try and find a picture for Enoch Leyima as well. I'm going to be Googling 20-year-old Ugandans and 18-year-old Nigerians. Definitely on a list. Chat, we will be live again tomorrow ahead of the Champions League games. Like I said, it will be a later stream, just for maybe an hour or 2. I'm out tomorrow. But then on Thursday, we should be back with a nice afternoon, midday kind of stream. That's the plan. Hopefully that sounds good. I'm going to hit the outro button. Thank you so much to all of you for watching today. If you're new to the stream, either on YouTube or Twitch, make sure to be following or subscribed. Shout out to everyone who became a channel member. A few super chats today as well. You guys are absolute heroes. And of course, if you're on Twitch subbing, give me Jeff Bezos' primes. I appreciate it. We'll leave things there for today, chat. Have a lovely rest of your day. I'm back tomorrow more. And yeah, I'm now going to go sort out the Wondrous save files for YouTube channel members. So if you're a YouTube channel member, keep your eyes peeled for those.